Congratulations to all the entire team. Congratulations to you. Program of the year 2020. Honorable Minister, in terms of works and housing,
when I walk on the 80.
Yeah.
Run up. Now you
it's really, really a pleasure to be reported at Asempa. This is the first time someone has been put at Asempa. Oh,
when we're in opposition. And I think consistently you have proved to be a good substitute for our late brother. And let me say that you've been phenomenal. I mean, so brilliant. And your presentation, the construction, I mean, the thoughts, the question lines, and since I will see a dear Jumano, Menyaso pa.
Ekosiise On Asempa FM.
But pursue and serve the people of this country with all humility and a good heart. And I believe that the sky will be the limit for you.
When you share Momna, Mofi in Namiti, Ujumedia Woody, Namiti, Maya used to, yeah, your line of questioning.
Asempa FM.
I think they bit me flow together.
Medase.
Obi, Mamenda was na Ekosiise edwuman se miame pomo. Miame pomo ko mijawa no ma be wa ha no. Mebo abaso. In fact, we push me pa ma at least me smart to was a cheche semwa. Obi, Ekosiise edwuman de bia me kan. Wo ye edwuma but ti bia wo hu. Or nipa etie station at this time. Any information and any education out the money pan. Na me sure.
Amen.
Na me mama for doing.
Ekosiise On Asempa FM.
Because you mama you know. Eso Ghana nipa. Na me so me da was.
Na watch makasa sa. Me ba sha se wa dan network sa. But network mu ya Santoa ya Asempa FM. Network mu Asante ne Ekosiise.
Ekosiise.
Aha.
Ekosiise
Network
On
mu
Asempa
ya bonra Ekosiise. And a network here ye can wasem. Imu na yiri Ekosiise. And a network you watching in Ekosiise. And a network you gamanche. Ekosiise. And a network you ulai fu Ekosiise. Na network you tobi Ekosiise. Timaka heavy dia na watch dia.
Asempa FM.
Bembra kone born nenyo wasi. Mewi magruzo.
Samuel Uku.
Medasi obi.
Ekosiise On Asempa FM 94.7. Asempa FM.
Sunday, you may. Mapon Church. Fiesta Royal, Honoma, Fiesta Royal. Traffic lights, no. Omo feel Chimoteba. Omo Diana so green. Car back on no feel Chimoteba or Cotemano. Also green, were qualified to go. Was so no top speed and you joke. Moto be Fiesta Honor a bagempa. Ono na enyansa fo eti no nim se obetimi abiti car no ansa na car na twemu se whatever obi mi bi da se kwam de se kwam body de se den tro na wotwa eti obi peja ne ko be tuore ai fitaya masa mi bi da paul mi ni ajaw peja no peja ne se me ntimi ka se na efe owi aha odae Why don't you? What was okay. Let me die. Or that's all you know. Who's a motor? Or Private Jackson information. Or that's all and the president I was shocked. Hey, it's your foolishness and your recklessness. And yes, Sunday. Oh, quite. Say motor follow. That's one thing. Who's ever said come watch the documentary? They always try to be smart. I saw a good one. Not pleasure. Not quite a canapa. Masa, me who be that? A pijano coyon. The air release in a ban. Wow. Now me can the motor. I really the baby to say, Basa, just like that. Just like that. It couldn't be a cry. Ni pay me idiot. When you're meaning. That is been a Fiesta by body within just 2 minutes. The body because Unipani, they are put down a mass of breaking guys.
Asempa FM.
Your foolishness killed you. Your foolishness, your recklessness, because wow.
Into we are buying bar. This is your didn't come. We know say our major challenge youth unemployment. In the Akasa youth unemployment, how do we solve it? You share the number of youth you release every year onto the job market. A Bible to me afamu saying every year. Ebia you release 200,000 youth. A Bible to me afamu 50,000. 150,000. How do we practically resolve that? We put all our best minds around the table and deal with it. And then ideas even the MCC are this is possible. It can be done. But because Obi, you are in this sector. Kasenti, petrol politics in this country. And this because say whether we have power or we're in opposition. One is about petrol.
You must be a car, you know, say, a share with you to intra, a share with matter because I say. But Obia composition, Obia power, because I different. These two things, principle. I hear in power, our principle is different. In opposition, our principle is different. Very different. Until we get to that point, Obi, I bet you not see in the midst of all these no, Ghana should be the all benefiter.
Ekosiise on Asempa FM 94.7. Asempa FM 94.7. Asempa FM 94.7. Asempa FM 94.7.
It's a Monday afternoon. Ekosiise is live and airborne 21 minutes after 2 on the 14th day of November 2022. Meaning your Osei Bonsu. Yasia Tanase, Eddie Ekosiise air Bremo. How was your weekend? Bibia Koye. It was quite an eventful weekend in Semesisi. Now, and Ayatanasi, Yebedini in Hong Kong. Thanks for choosing Asempa 94.7 FM. Medidi Osei Bonsu from Yobi. I speak on behalf of a solid production team. That team is led by Dominic Kisi Yeboah and with support from Nana Chum Berema, Jackson Osei Intiamwa, Yawo Queen Star at Japan, Omunyana Eboy and Chidom, near the Ekosiise Jumediano. In the Munshan and Somai, on my Hene Kwabana Sante. And so a tie and a chidden. I'm when him saying, I watch here, Yadi trick Kumasi, Yeni or my Hene Kwabana Sante, ne papa at the form, Yadi Bremo Ewo, Denyame Denyame Park eho ena eye no ebeba so ewo enti nyina ye kwa kohyiam ewo Kumase na wotwe ewieye eye yenkoja nkoja ye to nsafre mu nyina se momra na yenkoja yenua oman hene Kwabena Asante se de America aka no venue no eye Danyame Ridge Park I what Denyame eho ne nyina ye hia ye mo nhyane nsoma ye. Many thanks to our affiliate radio stations, to affiliate abroad as well. So share your Facebook, I welcome. On YouTube, good afternoon to you. If you are following us on Twitter or Instagram, thank you for making this choice. Yet not to say at 6:30 p.m. and we have a really packed show. I won't say the official Black Stars squad is out for the World Cup in Qatar. 26-man squad. I'll run you through the squad. Unimun so said the big story the Anas Aremeyao Anas investigative piece. Even before the official premiering of the film, already caused some tsunami of a sort in government. There's been reactions all over into the Vice President of the Republic reacted officially on his Facebook page because his name was mentioned, at a point in the video. Except Anas Aremeyao Anas in the Crusading Guy newspaper, Ashe would delve a bit more into that story. If you have not heard, the Minister of State at the Finance Ministry, Charles Edubuahe, is no more a part of this government. All following the Anas Aremeyao Anas expose. The claims, the counter claims, the statements, the counter statement. We say we resign, we say Yapamano in Seminole Bibre. We'll bring you all of that here on Asempa FM. Intermontion and Swemfa MIA. So we are no sweat to Chaya. Now what you say, Abai I am not doing a Saglemi housing project, no? Opese oton edema private investor bi na ono no esiesie na oyede ono nso eton. What is the rationale for this decision? And we'll speak briefly to the Minister in charge of Works and Housing, Ewo Jumedi Eswinti. As I said, we have a really packed show this Monday afternoon, and this is where you are supposed to be. Thank you for making this choice. But the drama around the expose, baby, it say Tiger IPI, the statement by say Accra International Conference Center, you deny venue later. There was a statement from the Foreign Affairs Ministry in Seminole Bibre would bring you everything that has happened up until now. Intermontion and so MIN. This is where you have to be. Ekosiisen On Asempa 94.7 FM. Many thanks to our sponsors. Here will Access Bank, More Than Banking, Kale, Charcoal Toothpaste, Happy Smile, Agbeve Herbal Center. Here will MoneyGram, Omoboy Obapa Product, EcoBank Ghana, Rockstars Roofing Systems, Ghana 8 Commission, Jabina Pharmacy, CBG, We Stand With You, Nisi Pharma, Omo the Kofrom Plus, and Aliuma Trona Bejaso, My Life Insurance, Healthy Health Organic Product, Niche Chocolate Drink, Taste of Ghana, Gibbs Ghana Pay Up, Your Money Your Way, Franco Trading Enterprise, Phone Papa Ifie. Enti yebekwa so let's start with our first story, shall we? And over on the Black Stars. On the Black Stars. And because of your interest in the senior national team, the Black Stars. And as promised by the Ghana Football Association, the head coach of the Black Stars was in town. Munim said he is based in Germany mostly, but he was in town to defend his squad, to answer questions from the media on players or the two. Na yemu bebre na were surprised. Yehu 26-man squad no. Goalkeepers ni yemiensa. Of course, unim say Black Stars first choice goalkeeper pra. You say omo ye we na ne finger ebui. Na time ebui ye insu. Na ye match mu anase training. Warm up to the match. Wow. Wow. Into Jojo Wallacott is out of the squad. And Richard Ofori, Orlando Pirates, and also out of the squad. Into goalkeepers are they co-asper the squad, no? Manaf Nuruddin, Danlad Ibrahim. Danlad Ibrahim nida goma Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Or ye brutal, Danlad Ibrahim. What? Now say we cry me shows on the be first choice goalkeeper. Was on him good da papa Danlad Ibrahim. And Lawrence Atizege. And the goalkeepers near Miensa. And obviously from this squad near Danlad Ibrahim first choice goalkeeper. Solid goalkeeper. On him good da papa. Defenders now here were Dennis Odoi, Tariq Lamte, Alidu Seidu, Daniel Amate, Joseph Edu, Alexander Jiku, Mohamed Salisu, Abdul Rahman Baba, and a Gideon Mensah. Midfielders no, Andre Ayew, Thomas Partey, Elisha Owusu na ne papa ye sofo no. Ono ne papa ye Pentecost sofo. Ono zo ni bobo papa Elisha Owusu. And ye wo Salis Abdul Samed, Mohamed Kudus, and a Daniel Kofichre. Strikers no ye wo Daniel Barnier Efriye, another great player, Obotma Accra to folk. Kamal Soa, Ishahaku Abdul Fatau, Osman Bukari, Inaki Williams, Antoine Semenyo, Jordan Ayew, and a Kamal Dean Sulemana. It is conspicuously missing from this squad, no? Jojo, I can't go say the All Crystal Palace, no? Jeffrey Schlop is out of the squad. Mamin kwa manzo ena Cremonense young guy and so Afenejan is also out of the squad, but Benedict Mensah Bebrena Freno Mosho akwa ba net saying
me jo so mpacho bibia boko obi na mpacho mo so
Adam and Black Stars coach media briefing in the squad need to ja unya kwan ebusa no question. And your question was specific on Joseph Pintel and Jeffrey Schlop out of the squad. Day no kai.
Well, Mamincha Ghana for na Mendo Biasi. Obiam say that question we know by because of so share before the squad this squad announcement that players we na omo dominated talking point e Ghana hina. Say you drop us out 2 players we and so who tie Ghana for be brain there and yet BBNT because these are so this season Abuchi the year leagues are boy in monitor and once they be both Ghana and abroad here consider players are on beating Ghana any idea. These are 2 of our top performers in the whole of Europe. I mean Obianiwa Obetimi Akase say you can't Ghanaian players abroad. Ghanaian players on this universe are now you can't bomb modern part this season. Ubitimi Joseph Pencil and Jeffrey Schlop every winter. It's a question that many Ghanaians be brave now on some say you be bisa na you wire coach in the baba. So ubisa so tie answer coach in the bar and you many so I think say the coach didn't really answer the question. So share more the buyer say the personal reason maybe bia nkobobia na or bad or bia or only we wo ho maybe bia mbedi bi nkobobia mbedi bia na I was say a bad bonting and eventually he ended up not telling us the reason why, and the question was based on one kasani earlier fencing keep KPIs are no any kind of trigger say KPIs no 1 on and off the field. 2 on the field, your performance for your club and your performance anytime I'll bring your opportunity about your national team. In this Osei on the field of player, club side, what are they doing? Joseph Pencil, fantastic performance. So far, about I think 14 games in the Belgium League, was 6 goals and 6 assists. In the Europa League, Genk Airbo was 1 goal or in this is a player, you can your wingers I don't know how improvisation. So what you call bit ball as an arrowhead striker at the amount. he's one of our best, the best winger we have. No. Many Ghanaians were thinking, say, I was able to make this squad. But, of course, say the off the field, and the coach in the country, but on the field, meaning the BR, I was able to me, any player, I will compete in his position. So far, my usual player is a Haku. It's a Haku, he's a good player, but in Sporting Lisbon, the Portuguese league, he's not a regular starter. The matches are about 5. So, there's no way. Maybe other reasons why but so far as if there's any sporting reason why any player should make the squad, then I think Joseph Prenzel should have made the squad. So Obi to say Jeffrey Schroeder, or also I mean the English Premier League, they're gonna need BR, the energy bomb BR, and then America, the performance in the Crystal Palace team. And for example, the bar say coach onya opportunity and share in year. So onya opportunity now share Jordan. There is no way because they're about the same team. And difficult as you speak now, I still don't get the reason why, because coach, the exact reason why. Say a sporting reason, that is the performance, and I say off the field issue, and I think that maybe we should know. But at this moment, you see, Obi, I hold the view, say
yes.
So we share squad number on TV. You bet me soon we can cry. I don't know free way. And then Sunday in a tournament in the here, and 24th, your boy first game.
Okay.
And I believe that we can do all the critiques I play on the squad and all that, but you approach this World Cup with some unity of purpose as a nation. Maybe at this point, you bet me add in common and generate all the talking points and make all the arguments and all that. But I don't think it should last long. So far as you focus on this World Cup air concerned. Because at the end of the day, Joseph Prenzel is out of the squad. So he won't make the squad. Your friend is saying Jeffrey Schroeder will not make the squad. Even Obi to say Majid Ashimeru has had a very good season. Honestly, when to me make squad, And by and large, Obi Samia, this squad 26-man squad there. Say could be across the world, Ghanaian players are well there. I mean, about 20 of them, majority of Ghanaians will choose about 20 of them. What you say? The reason is that upper defense. Ebi Baba Rahman is the only player among 4 1. But Joseph Edu Setafigo, Amate for Leicester, Anas Salisu, Anas Jiku, all these players who they squad and BI, all these players will make the squad. What you say? So Gideon Mensah, he will make the squad. The defenders, actually, I think they're solid. Solid. If you have a man playing the only player at the team, Reading Hono, once you're being more, if your team key squad. But by and large, actually, what a perfect selection of coach now,
Okay.
You can't fault the coach in any way. So, about goalkeeping, for example, our number one has always been Jojo Walcott in recent times, and Jojo Walcott a prayer. Now, that inclusion should not be surprised to anybody, because even before Jojo Walcott be prayer, not many Ghanaians were thinking that already a form from under 20, Ediba under 23, Ediba Kumasi Asante were going to Africa and all that. There is no doubt that Danlad should be the side. There were many Ghanaians who were even thinking that Danlad should be part of some of the foreign goalkeepers. And the one say we at Tizigi are irregular. St. Gallen. Now we Jojo Walcott and I say number one. I think the next goalkeeper should be your friend is saying Danlad, because Manaf in European only been more in recent times. What you say? Abalora Echo, your friend is saying Sharif Tiraspol. He was a regular on the recent times and also only been on the bench. The
goalkeepers me and Sano. Why the better first choice?
You see, there's this thing that I said, Ekoso. Danlad or more ball under Otuado da. The only match Otuado with me at the outside Danlad, only one. That's this game against Switzerland. And I was saying with me perform beyond some reasonable doubt and Sana Danlad at number one. And yes, our number one. According to the coach, any kakra name about technicalities and say, Coach Bian Gamble a player that he doesn't know in a major competition like the World Cup, there's no way that lad will be number one. It is between Manaf and Yakobo Korean Cup in Japan. No, opportunity at Derby, Manaf and Atizigi. And one of them is supposed to be the number one, so far as I am concerned. But Sawusha between Manaf and Atizigi, Atizigi is more of a regular player in his club than Manaf. Manaf.
Okay.
If you ask me from where I'm standing, Atizigi will be our number one in the World Cup.
Okay.
He'll be our number one. And the reason is no, because coach, very difficult to say any coach will gamble. It's not that the lad is not a good player. He's a very good goalkeeper. The coach, confidence will make you sooner.
Okay.
That player too, and you're overwhelmed by the stage, because the stage is also key. And very, very important. If on your overwhelmed, you psychology, you're very money are there. Because I think chance, no opportunity when you're at your mind, what you say, with the number of goals there has never been a timer at that Ghana Blasters postman unconsidered goal. And the Ghanaians never be brave, and including me, don't feel comfortable anytime of that promo at my end. So besides, World Cup here, the weakest link in our team, the weakest department in the team, the goalkeeping department. Matter of concern, am I in? And even a lot of issues, but I think that this squad are coaching there, there's very little to talk about apart from ABR Schlop, apart from ABR
Joseph Pinsel,
any other. Otherwise, there are no major talking points so far as this thing is concerned. Because by and large, every player be our performer, be a what's your friend be a majority of them at the keep the squad. Over 2-3 man. Baba Idrisu has always been our defensive midfielder. I hold him the biggest problem. Now, on not people be too comfortable with him because you need Brazil boy, 2 friendly games now, boy, no. One shut down performance. Even in AFCON, Krampo, Baba Idrisu was, so okay, defensive midfielder, Tamana, if I'm saying, Antonio Ramo, any other number, Dumba boy, Macalisian boy, even recent time, Wakasumuka boy, and you could see, say, Nababa Idrisu performance, and yet, on my that shield in front of the defenders, So, Nigeria game my boy any idea. I believe that Elisha Wusu is not a bad player at all. Elisha Wusu showing the performance in the Gent team. In Belgium, you're Genk. They're ending with K and they're ending with T.
Okay.
They're ending with the Gent team. He's doing fantastic well over there. And no, me sure say in the absence of Baba Idrisu, maybe Obitne Yusu Elisha Wusu because you call Nigeria, you call that last game, okay, he did so well in the team. And I'm also talking about reliability. Any player coach familiar with. The coach, or no Baba Kumiru Piensa, now you're good at say do be a or rely on you because he thinks that you can deliver the human amano. Rather than obey you player on trying that. And that is what I stated earlier on say the question that lad.
Very well.
I think
very well.
Everything also say Ushema. I mean, from AFCON, any friendly matches are we're maintaining majority of the players, in the midfield. Of audio more airco. Anyone more. Baby, I'm not in you slow say why the balls on the Twitter because in the absence of Asempa, as we speak now, you any clinical finisher be and they demonstrate here, you call AFCON. In recent time, you midfielders now they should go. They dare you. You call AFCON. They only go. You go. I bet you ABR. Which one? But I don't know about Bakwama. Now ABR they have about Bakwa to Ediamai. It's why or yet that reliable defender, a striker, who can put the ball in the net. World class because there's a world class stage. Ayeko. As someone proved over the years, say at the world stage. To be a Jumano. Call your first World Cup without Asamoah.
Sure.
2006, 2010. 2014 now we had Asamoah. So now without Asamoah then. And I believe that in Inaki Williams we have one of the best strikers because I am telling you that and then I bought Spain phone shake Amamode Nico Echo. Because time I am fair Inaki Williams, the two of them only Nico Omnana Omkita Atletico team now almost share all the goals for them. The moment Omote say Inaki a switch play, then Nico Williams got that call up. And today, World Cup.
World Cup.
I think that our performance at the club level, so far as Inaki Williams is concerned, so supply if the midfield is tight and we get the necessary supplier. When he's a player, on a wasteful striker.
On your wasteful, yeah. That's
on your wasteful, on your 10, man, 6 out of it, a better net. And all we need is that supply never go. Into any more there, I believe that you were a potent striker in the person of your friend is saying Inaki Williams. I'll wait to me. Am I? And first, I want to say your friend is saying Antoine Semenyomo, any idea almost a cocahono. I'm one of my young players are a fee and almost ever. But in Inaki Williams, yeah, I think so. We rely on him. And to me, the mitzvah say, my percentage about 90% of the players I was expecting to see in the squad
are in there.
Yeah, in the squad. I just said, I think so. ABR can say margin of error, but some from Sobi on cry, ABR could be, but there is no squad. I been not perfect that. 1 or 2 people back. Any home, question any other. But at this moment, I feel that the player will be to your home, and then Joseph Prince become whether sure or I think that I was saying we
have to rally behind this team.
Let's respect the decision of the coach. That's all we can do. We can't do anything. We have to respect the decision of the coach at this moment and rally support for the Black Stars. If indeed you say a 30 minutes to make up performer, because normally you co-work up Kasa Ama and you two the first 2 World Cups, issue here. Sikasem nyade na encheda problem. Enti na that unity of purpose no. When you buy also with Czech Republic, with Italy, and with USA, they are qualified that. Yeah. All these teams were ranked among the first 10 countries according to the FIFA rankings. Yet we're able to pull through. Yeah. And they call it. Yeah. So and in 2010, the same thing with Germany in the your group, another tough group, we're able to go through. And I feel that this group is a very, very tough group, especially if you look at the Portuguese team, and the Uruguayan team now. Even South Korea team in the crowd, and you team,
sure.
So it's a very tough group. And without unity, you generate any negative talking point just like AC or Brazil now. And
that's true.
Like the coach called for unity. Coach in there, what indicated said these are the boys or what video or say on there. He thinks that these are the boys who can deliver. And the coach, Aka says these are the boys who can deliver. I think all that
we give him the benefit of the doubt.
His decision and then very well. Support that team.
Very well. Very well. Also, the man say you the best cinema dasi. Meaning say nyame ade motna ultimate sports show so amu be mu into detail. Into ya dasi period why? Fantastic. Kojo Mensa Moshosho, GH Kojo, or a host of the Ultimate Sports Show here on Asempa 94.7 FM. Weekdays from 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. It is not past 6:30, Ekosiise 10 a.m. The Ultimate Sports Show, Ebremo, at Ghana's first sports morning show, and to make a date with him on a Papa Maestro and the rest of the team or Chnanopa. But in Numerain, so 7 p.m. Professor Ike Wallace Betnase it was sports night, so now they will dig into this team as well. And you are covered about sports and everything you need to know about Ghana sport. You are covered here on Asempa 94.7 FM. In the Monshans, we would move away from football and now talk politics. Now, after you said in your isi echo into enne yanka bin shame. In fact, a free and run you started to hint say anas aremiya wanas ne premiering of the latest investigative documentary because we are Accra International Conference Center. Statement free Tiger IP, I hope I say they've been denied the venue eventually. The Foreign Affairs Ministry, the statement by say, miscommunication, been a misunderstanding, the event will still go on. Viewing because enne ewo and you know akwakugu anopay and the new Crusading Guide front page at the except of what is in that documentary about front page. We realized say Minister of State at the presidency, Nidin at the Charles Edubuahin. Now the picture, ebo front page. Dollars big good table be so ewo nenim, in that picture. Ain't he? I mean, discussions ne started giddy on social media, everybody na obia ka bibia fa ho, and what we saw was the vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, because apparently his name was mentioned in that documentary. Enti oye post on the Facebook page, and this is what His Excellency the Vice President said. My attention has been drawn to a video by Anas Arimiyao Anas, as posted on his social media handle, showing the Minister of State for Finance, Mr. Charles Edubuahin, apparently using my name inter alia to peddle influence and collect money from supposed investors. I would like to state that if what the minister is alleged to have said is accurately captured in the video, then his position as a Minister of State is untenable. He should be dismissed summarily and investigated. I am not aware of any such meeting held by Minister Edubuahin or a supposed, quote, appearance fee. My most cherished asset in life is my integrity, and I will not allow anyone to use my name to engage in corrupt activities. And this was the poster, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and a capture post now that a Facebook live stream. This is Yaoba Ubenu the American. He say indeed, this is what the Vice President posted anope. And he called for the summary dismissal of the Minister of State. Now, Omun Sanyan Shishimu into allegations why in this undercover investigative piece. And the Vice President Bawumia a post we any be 30 minutes impo any who say communications director at the presidency the statement about President Akufo-Addo terminate appointment of Charles Edubuahin. The President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has terminated the appointment of the Minister of State at the Ministry of Finance, Mr. Charles Edubuahin, with immediate effect. After being made aware of the allegations leveled against the minister in the exposé, Galamsey Economy, unquote, the President spoke to Mr. Edubuahin, after which he took the decision to terminate his appointment and also to refer the matter to the Special Prosecutor for further investigations. The President thanked Mr. Edubuahin for his strong services to his government since his appointment in 2017 and wished him well in his future endeavors. Signed, Eugene Ahin, Director of Communications. Enti statement way no. Minutes later, Yehu said, this Facebook post, which purportedly belongs to the Minister of State, a Facebook page, it's supposed to be for the Minister of State at the Finance Ministry, Charles Edubuahin. But our Facebook account, when they didn't Kofi Edubuahin, and auditor Charles Edubuahin, PMB 59 Accra. It has come to my attention that a documentary to be aired by Tiger IPI and an article published in the Crusading Guide of today seeks to accuse me of brokering deals for the Vice President of the Republic. This follows an attempt to entrap myself and other persons in 2018. Substantively, I have not been involved in this act of which I'm being accused. I do not, however, wish to be a distraction to government and the Ministry of Finance at this crucial moment. Consequently, I have submitted my resignation to the President of the Republic. I will, however, look forward to a full investigation, which I hope will reveal that I have not committed this act. In the Charles Edubuahin post away, but subsequently I learned that he had taken down this post. Yes.
Oh, I see.
I'm
very interested.
Sure. Let's see. I'm coming. Gordon Asaribedi Akwa becoming, and Gordon used to work with the New Crusading Guide. Has worked closely with Anas Arimiyao Anas and the team the New Crusading Guide in Timon Shannon. So, but before I even bring Gordon in, ma memfa we intwam ye presidential affairs correspondent Elton John Brobe. Elton abekansa wa homa. Elton akwa be Ekosiisen so de.
Obi me Josie bi abako de.
Adom na wonso
Je kukuram.
I would want to believe that the presidency I din anopay.
Son it looks like every week we are every crisis hit the presidency. And Ramno we are always south of the MPP. Mr. Hasmado Sajiman none
yes.
And there was a program so my parents my information last event applied to the UK on a 2-day private visit.
Okay.
And he himself and run arrive with and one hopefully be a Wednesday and not anybody pee on my minimum.
Meaning say after Hackman yere a year no. Or information just on man penny flight out of a town on a private visit to the UK.
Absolutely. In fact, if you check check Jubilee House or some official social media handles and confirm some in your memo now.
Very well.
Or out of the country for the next 2 days on a private visit.
On a private visit to the UK.
Yeah, the private date and there we don't know.
Omanka. In the meaning, we expect him on Wednesday in Ghana.
Absolutely.
Sure. And everything happened in his absence, I suppose.
Yeah, but from what I've picked, any the problem I'm watching about Julia has been clear is that in the days leading up to and then the details of everything there now presidency normally aware. In fact, content of whatever is to be shown today, from the presidency up to the Pabima, we're aware that this day was coming.
Okay.
And the decisions are about to for persons, maybe vice presidents, and a few other people. The only surprise is that it's now official. But in terms of the content of it here, what I know is that they've been aware because the Tiger IPI, made it clear some days ago that any moment company and the already bar on TV. Until the resignation and subsequent termination of appointment, I think that they were all in waiting. Now, announced at the right up, not ever to Ghana, but I can tell you for sure that in days leading up to and then so my opinion, the vice president, Mr. Chancellor Dubois, and a few other people were involved.
Aware. Okay. Now, for them, nothing comes as a surprise, really.
Absolutely. I mean, the only surprise about it is that it's now official.
Okay. And the meaning, say, because I know vice president post now, following the New Crusading Guide front page story, I mean, it did not send that way, say, because so the post, and everything the post is supposed to communicate. Now there was some element of surprise.
I'll be clearly. If you look at it from that angle, there, it's our conclusion out of it. But what information? Because very powerful individuals who are involved in the documentary about one thing.
Yes.
The producers decided that they will give them an understanding of what it is. If they be more response will be provided, they even be part of the complete worker. They be a Tiger for the show international conference center. And to these discussions about somebody alleged influence peddling any other my information is that these information were made known to or more involved. What I pick is that the way I have portrayed, it doesn't really reflect exactly what happened. So I don't know, say at the right forum, or no, so be kind of side of the story. And I know that all of this thing happened at, some meeting, of course, where anything more involved.
But one other thing, so I clarify my because I realize, Eugene Ahin issue in his statement now, a catcher Ghana for some man penny upam Charles Eduboahino. Moments later, and a Charles and so. Update in the page on Facebook. Of course, for now, we don't know, say, an official page, but there was an update on that page, a page with the name Kofi Eduboahene. On also can say, on was sending a resignation letter to the president. What do you know Was he fired and I said or resigned? Which is which?
And then the pause idea I will say better say you better so if you say okay Oman Penika say about it made it look like and I said that the a communication is Oman Penika had become aware of Tiger Eye PI or more investigation of Castle. Sure. Based on that, and I will take his hard decision is that where you are branching on in change. And I will have Ura Charles Adubuan. In fact, maybe who Ura Charles Adubuan may social media post, may forward them and the people on them we are very close past. They be a fake and a baby. I wanted to be very sure. And now the panel catcher said on one hand of forward the brain. There was no doubt about the authenticity of the statement. And it is very unclear whether the suggestion was made to everyone to say the way I never connected there. A better self over true was in China. And now say over statement you know in a sign the communication point to say Oman had become aware of the content of Anas the latest exposé and our taking action. And it is unclear maybe if we look at the timelines of which came first and which came second, we'll be able to come to a decision. But what is clear is that all the actors involved, didn't get to know of Adiaway and some days ago, all this were made known to them.
Into the sacking of Charles Adubuahe, it was only a question of when.
Exactly.
Now,
I mean, if you ask me, maybe I may use the journalistic eye, I can say so. All this and never waiting about one thing after crusading guy, maybe a tiger eye, a true before the Omabe.
Yes.
And after flowing from that, reaction that started first from the presidency, and I mean, who be so or Mampeni Abedi, also the social media post, and after later in the home or Rachel said, by thinking is that the thing had become official. Or more will produce a documentary. They've taken a step to tell the whole world that this is what is happening. So it was just incumbent on government to be seen as being proactive on the matter. But what I can tell you for a fact is that the discussion leading up to it, it didn't happen today.
Wow. Elton, that's some really good report. And now the BBNia would come back to you. Nafe, Yasen Babeje. New angles are Abba. I believe, sir, it's still a developing story. We are yet to know the real details of the story, except and a shaky system. Maybe after any full video, we'll see what happens. But we'll come back. For reaction.
Before, I mean, what I picked from the meeting was that there's a lot of cut and paste. And who are doing that, but he is claiming that he has been portrayed in a certain light. And or no opportunity or be challenge the final work about the trouble.
Yeah, because I gather from the post and they say he is open to an investigation into this. And or no, according to him, they all step aside for the investigations to continue.
And even to the extent that I'm told that he even questioned Nipana or leading investigation, because of the relationship with Anas in the past and whether there will be fairness in the whole thing. A lot of things went on before.
We're raising our questions, Nenso.
Absolutely.
As to say, was a Penika saw the special prosecutor. Okay, and he's raised issues with that. We'll see. I mean, when the process actually begins, Elton, Mamena say, Bibiani, I remember how I didn't come. Yeah, that's a pa. In the Elton John Brobe, a presidential affairs correspondent, and Motining. And when it comes to covering the presidency of Ghana, there is no competition. Elton John Brobe and Motining Kano. Ekosiise On Asempa 94.7 FM, Ghana's biggest and the most authoritative political, social, and current affairs talk show. There is still more to talk about. But God Nasaribedi, but somebody just also sent me Gordon poster Davis Opoku OPK aye sisia ose the sacking of Charles Adubuahe is meaningless unless it is linked to the resignation of Ken Oforiatta and the total liberation of the finance ministry from data bankers.
No. It be unrelated. I video na and I said yes be share no.
Yes.
And now come on yidin obi abokere frata di.
No.
So don't link them. There's no direct correlation between the dismissal of Dubois and the quest by NPP MPs no say yensake omu and then the more one year more fan like obi ke patcho Kenofata there eventually he will go what they say but as to when is the issue. Eventually you go but obi me that's what crusading guide the new crusading guide.
Oh, you are still there. Oh, sorry. sorry. Oh, because I was starting ABC ninty.
No.
Okay.
The media house being who what Ghana and I say we say baby I say you want liberty.
Yeah.
Sir,
new crusading.
No. Now the new crusading guy structure ni bi. Kwaku back on the year editor-in-chief. But now he's on leave.
Okay.
He's been on leave for more than extended 4 years. And ye chemu editors near thread.
Okay.
Me the tipi panibi.
Okay.
Some of the bonds were the tipi panibi.
Okay.
And the start also the tipi. And a nurse so happy. But I was most of the time a nurse would town. It's ye.
Okay.
And through that no. Nye first I make a newspaper new. Me work the new crusading guide no. Not newspaper be defend the scandal newspaper.
Oh, okay.
Na ye Uru Drawuni dia former press secretary to na ne dia. But I'm that's what crusading guide but I'm
okay.
Oh yes. Okay. The most important thing is you give them the needed respect. I can't say baby pa man catch say then you go and seek the authorization na wako. Nti sana hormoti. Nti ehode de o training ye won so timi gire ho a ade e me na ni gire no say o to no ma chale god say we newspaper is that was on YouTube be chiremu that no that kind of thing to me that liberty no guide here.
Oh, okay.
It is an structure no eti wo no.
Nice. And it's not just say at least as far as this story is concerned or inside info kakra.
I think it will be the first time me say the inside information.
Info. Okay.
Normally the bar why you share.
Okay.
Not script no. We all help to write the script because I was a lengthy. It's one man and I do coffee by 2 a.m. until be number 12 no and the judges and the no and the port.
Yeah, port.
Kuko die ni na ni na no ye baba we mumu die na me said that in musa and it's also instructive to note say this particular warning I check
this investigation.
Yes, I check
meaning what?
And yet that recent
sir
there be we were here no somewhere about 4 years ago.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is that information out? And I said that information in the out. Say the as it were data gathering for this investigation 4 years ago.
Yeah. I don't know whether it's out or not.
Okay.
But say and then will be
okay.
To me sure say my background no say no I can say this because be me information is when investigation 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Na because number 12 almost the same setting. Almost the same setting. Within the same period, and I will say a course. So,
okay.
Now, you can do bad. They said, do bad beggar for Waterloo.
Who could do bad? I
don't know new Waterloo. It's the Ekosiise. Now, yes, that's information that maybe I can share with the public. And I'm sure say, and then you know, so I say 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I don't know more. Now, Obi. If you don't know, that used to issue statement in the Bible until the AICC for
AICC, yeah.
I think say the pakura was yes, I did know AICC. I see a unity. Obi. Who as I did now, yeah, second penny for Ama AICC fans are making another U-turn. And like a program no Emma so there. Obi, I can buy you the money.
Yeah.
Say I buy you the money. Even that's sad. asem ne ba ye krampo no enipa dum bi o munim me ebi wo fresh o ade de ensa na ase enya no kore na na ase boa na the program na what's what the hype no say them catch please knowing who Anas is one yes ade wi pe say obo o ma ade ne ye popular e ma ne hype wa won mu kwa the first man hype yes there's a way around it and yes go ko twantro e dey at state institution so this me na ase kasai
okay
me friend no enra na me busa de say Usafo na nema we kokko so say this what really is the matter and I say on kwa no ni Ghana na say no buy
okay
no so one do buy ye o say be say baby matter ya de ade be go mo ma say na me say ndi anche na AICC for
issue statement
so read this statement
yeah I've read it
okay my mention say what say no ma na ye hwa ade any ana yes rejoinder
joined a Galamsey Economy Exposé.
Yes.
Accra International Conference Center prevents Tiger Eye from using venue for public showing.
Yes.
Our attention has been drawn to report that an advertised event due to take place at the Accra International Conference Center by Tiger Eye was being moved from our venue. The initial confusion was due to a scheduling conflict at the level of the AICC staff and not in any way a political decision has been speculated. The matter has been resolved. We have made contact with the organizers and the event is expected to come off as scheduled. This is signed for the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration by Vivian K.A. Asempapa. Miss Vivian K.A. Asempapa, only a director, Accra International Conference Center. Is that a statement on Momo de Bai?
Not just a statement when they buy, you know. Na I indict officials at AICC have indicated Anas
position. Sure.
Not just say one man started no more say one Anas de hype or de pipe no. There's a muninano. And yeah, they were not fair to Anas reputation.
Sure.
Ya no try make us say was saying is any pakra or yes I know.
Scheduling
conflict no. I said about pamono. Because the case serious issue, share was say please be informed that Anas Aremia Anas show on Galamsey is coming on live at AICC. It has not been shifted nor cancelled. This letter from Tiger Pia making rounds must be ignored. There's more to it. Okay.
Where will be messenger?
Where your deputy minister be messenger or not the call around?
Okay.
Okay. Was say, folks, Tiger Eye program at AICC. Please be informed that Anas and Armia Nasi show on Galamsey is coming on live at AICC as advertised. It has not been shifted nor cancelled. The letter from Tiger Eye making rounds must and should be ignored. There is more to it. AICC is under the Foreign Affairs Ministry. Okay. Where a deputy minister
and or send us a message, no,
and was send us a message and a number round. And yes, I now was said we na natures are nice na or pass and be a chat to you know so AICC for no so. Eventually, one with the Moguasi. Said deputy minister no. Eventually, one the name of Guasepoto because ministry na beka say ampa enipa bi certain officials bi omo ye no AICC and omo anya ni ma yi ya just came na every ho yes I did yeah the adwuma hye won sa hwe ne ye ni yi the adwuma hye won sa hwe ye ni yi na tem bia mo ma aban din na kakra tem mo ma aban edin na kakra because we ka de be hye no and e chemu an masa be twa bo be ka sesi ye no ye one leg of you know eba ye yeah the new crusade guide publish adiwi
front page and yeah sa write up e ka ho the detailed write up yeah
wo hwemu a medie mebo vice president mebo na baso na maybe a blessing in disguise for him to assert himself
With the post no yen and pay na.
With the post no yen and pay with the Facebook page.
FM.
Yeah. So read it. About the yes and kind for emphasis in tea. Now you share wedding the city is a coy.
My attention has been drawn to a video by Anas Aremeyao Anas as posted on his social media handle showing the Minister of State for Finance, Mr. Charles Adubuahin, apparently using my name inter alia to peddle influence and collect money from supposed investors. I would like to state that if what the minister is alleged to have said is accurately captured in the video, then his position as a Minister of State is untenable. He should be dismissed summarily and investigated. I am not aware of any such meeting held by Minister Adubuahin or a supposed appearance fee, quote and unquote. My most cherished asset in life is my integrity, and I would not allow anyone to use my name to engage in corrupt activities.
His most cherished asset in life and integrity. 81 Trasima will be MSN integrity.
Yes.
Now, when you say, who could integrity and this what could be also by Anjo. I did the publication about the pay and check by 12 o'clock or so that we post with now about.
Sure.
About around 10:30 thereabout. A yes solid. I check and that the dismissal letter from
the president
as a buy. Obi share. Trailer be babontin yes as a promotion for the program.
Yes.
Now we share pictures nana. Yes, Jubilee House dan kese no. E wo ho. For programming no be Jubilee House dan kese e wo picture no. Eti e wo krom na obi I can tell you. Enipa afre me. Ene makasa gusa me say Charlie Gordon anade no wahwe that is saying. Oh saying enemy metro hu anasa. Enipa more than 10 afre me. More than 10. But men and I say many anasa say
sure.
Men can't just because of no because of who pay day. I then have ending yami aduma any you be sure. Now obi any pending me say many anas at minimanas may have no anas not less than 2 decades. Likewise Kwekubako.
Yeah.
Eti bibi say ya ba obi ti baka say what chale Boamena mi nko hu anas.
Asempa FM.
Boamena mi hu Abdul Malik Kwekubako. Na say bia say mi di wo mu a na say na ko wonhwe. Ne say me nipa boni ni a ya min discipline me hu a metegas metimi aboa wo minimanas and I did minim no so me friends or picky what just here
sure
enti mame $2,000 mame $20,000 na me fa nko hu no fa ko hu Kwekubako na woni anas nkasa so obi enu Kwekubako de train anas believability me kasa asa be kire wa ubetima jiledi now they are mommy. Can you hang Kwekubako to it? Can you hang Anas to it?
Especially when you've not established any linker.
Yes. You can't hang both of them. Men are my
influence peddling. No.
My example be about 6 years ago.
Asempa FM 94.7.
For no man Nana Batafo champo. Na nsapram tese we film. Na wati tema. No ye go tema. It wonim Abdul Malik Kwekubako maame. Sa ho na wono so no wati.
Yes.
It was pe crusade guide Asempa to okwa retirement okwata akwa no nyina no crusade guide de koma no. Abrantie bi wo Asante Achim area ho. And na wo sori a what did the crusade guide edin nam. Including Anas din. Including Kwekubako din. And what in them? It is a DCE and a big program. No bonny suit. No be Janet Chen or terrible. No picture. Where do a picture? We found one in another one in the dinko more papa no say or Pekusedi guide as him. Obi, I fed the uncle for so one people say a fan of police 94. I say a fan of custom. Say a branches will bet me a ye. Cause winning penny for a crack. When Manas wouldn't go back. Omajitiska amano nana batafon kwa nipa no less than 15 and what the ma sika what the ma abrantie no tafomo twena na momotwe na ma na papa ne frɛ me and was what the abrantie mu ni nam say the minim no so okay and mo che boy no Ti one day me free Accra Korongo Divisional Police Command. Meti ho. Abraja de ti ho. Minimu no. Wonim me telephone number, wonim anase da. Na nipa do se put in manas. Anase nimu no, wonim mo telephone number
94.7.
And police for busa ne say, na wo kwa Accra na wo kwa anase won ma. Ya na hefa na wo fako. Anos me dru cycle say pa wo say wo the new plan bay. Me see for my friend God na obefa me ko. Me so te ne nchen. Be me no kasa branch with them be 9 years.
Oh really?
Yes, he was jailed eventually.
Because it's criminal.
It's criminal. If it's peddling, why you no kono what discount more than 40,000 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
Yes. What you say?
Wow.
What do you do? Aye, me say. What did the crusading guy did acquire?
What did he peche?
What did he peche?
But when him Gordon Home so mama me interview Imra in the detailed story and the new crusading guide a publisher or front page no. There was a beta investigators no got in touch with the economic advisor and spokesperson of the vice president, Dr. Gideon Boakon. Emma Dr. Gideon Boakon eka bibi say adia no mo say oye no because I just wanted the quote. God minim say wa nanka me reading quote no on time my investigators no contacted Gideon Boakon no in sema Gideon Boakon eka.
Yes.
Editor. It's something I would want to read.
Yeah, very profound.
Medi and come. Okay. Into your say. Let me see. Very important.
And you say, Dr. Gideon Boakon in response told Tiger Eye that there has not been any such instance or event to that effect as best as he can remember.
Yes.
No, was it so on top of my head, and having been with me closely, I would say no.
Yes.
I know how discreet he is, the vice president is, and he is smart, and he wouldn't even dare do such a thing.
Dr. Boakon remarked.
Yes.
Okay. Dr. Gideon Boakon, akwa Ekosiise On Asempa.
Okay. I just appoint to say.
Nyame adom na nso
Nyame adom boko.
Do you remember specific time, day, year unya call a free supposed investors here? Okay.
Oh, time and exact day I may not be able to tell, but then and I after also.
Oh, this year no more free no.
Yeah.
2022 yeah.
Yeah.
And what did they tell you? I'm afraid no more card.
Oh, I mean, some about it tough. I mean, I cannot say exactly what it is.
Yes.
But there's not questions that were asked. But the whole thing centered on say, normal person who say we are person who vice president here. We are whining or betting me a year man or crime banner. I'm bit my fast so I'm be no. Until my church was well. Basically, a person who vice president is not in a specialty. It's either an institution and as an individual. Mostly institution that you write a letter, and then there's a team, including the vice president, who will look at or letter. Then we will respond to it. But there's only one person who will respond to it officially. That is the executive secretary to the vice president, who is Augustine Billy. All such letters, he would do it. But apart from that, we are part in the, and as a businessman, and as any other person, Ghana, and as a Ghana, cry. That we are open so as a reasonable grounds to say also basically it has ever passed it through me and our guest and as the calendar secretary, which is Lizzie and in the office for. But basically you best share a dear person in the bed discuss now I share if Sabia as a minister be no handle because in Pimpino being be to her never acquires a minister be a Juma so your crown and no be up and so be home.
vice president. And at time also in said that they will be brave. Then maybe I will be able to Konyaba. But as much as possible, open the doors. Your civil request my ban. Now you share. But I will be to me who will be. Or have for because when you be a train or bar or near bedtime. No one knows who he has about offices, so you better arrangement. But a lot of the time, so will be appointment bit delay, not be any background here. We have to do a lot of background checks to find out the background of person will be the integrity of the person, and then all of that. How about we in the vice president we get a idea also we can see picture because and you'll be any man sometimes how preventing the man in picture now or complaining but maybe I check your background baby the person be we trying for you visa card the carbon and also we also any we trying for you know the Bema actually we also have all of that a lot of considerations go through that. So we had I explained to them those issues and the processes. And Sana, on Bubusame say, but Sibia, because appearance fee on the BB Sana, home vice president. That's all I was shocked. It could say a crowd American say, appearance fee that a contact has the go watch. We could be appearance fee. I'm saying, is it not something that is, but I'm saying, no, something like that cannot happen. And I think I mean, many hear what because I've been my youth also. I told them the vice president, as I know him, will never entertain such a thing. We and the staff now get involved in anything like that. Then you do so at your own peril. And as far as I have worked, and I have worked so closely, very, very closely with the vice president. Remember, when I make a summary, what you aid. I mean, I've been working so close to him. And if anything at all, I can be able to because I must say no, nothing like that can be possible. And so now Mobeka Chem is will be a making such proposal pen. And today know Serbia, Ibisa, and I'm so well. I don't know that person, but I will say categorically say and in the background here and there, no another no I am your vice president. Demo, because as far as I know, the vice president, it will never happen. So the conversation went further. And then we said, a Kobase evidence, it will be a BPSA, saying the vice president appearance fear. And I told them what I knew. I gave them one or two examples. So if the vice president gets to know something like that, so we'll be doing the ISR. I'm very sure, I'm very certain. So I recommend this. The person should be called by the security agencies to answer some questions. And we had all this conversation.
All this conversation also on phone?
Yeah. Until later. In fact, it was only yesterday and Tiger Eye for a Miami home, the person they were talking about. How long no more mention will be added to later.
After such a conversation on phone happened, you know, one say the supposed investors can be.
Oh, so I didn't even bother to know who the supposed investors were. So because some no more kind of the truth and the answers yeah. And I wasn't interested in any other work they were doing, and as a conversation be our money will be heavy. Maybe they are more trying to some how appointments are done in the office and answer and that's when Tomoka will be a casino. So it cannot be the vice president as I know.
Nipana on the Kasa across the phone on utie voice nene diction ni bibi ana Ghana ni and I said now to who's Ofri Dubai.
Oh, if he's a Ghanaian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The other thing they say because only vice president I Juma closely said he wakano. Why would because Obi I read a post earlier this morning say leader bia ni hu a man for respecting ebu ni pa no ni followers as a subsidiary bi akwa anwen ho say obebo ni din in something like this. Why do you think say for Charles Edubwa, and in fact on also a poster we deny some of the things captured on video, but from what we know in the video, no, why do you think Charles Edubwa would even say the things he said about the vice president?
Well, I don't know. I just be a many a chance now with him answer. And the kind of some Asempa Charles side of the story.
Sure.
And a video also me yan share into the yati and the yahu say actual social media. The better say they are all alleged. Into I don't want to say sir. Maybe a chance I say and also I can say, but we just based on what you've heard and what you've read. I don't know the circumstances under which the conversation ensued. We knew what environment or what state he was in, but the truth or can be this and American CBA one exercise a proper judgment or discretion, or it was just political grandstanding. But as I said, no, I think there was kind of chance, and I can say deny some aspects of it. But I think some of the things are okay, and especially when the only vice president here Juma direct. The almost say vice president chancellor relationship say you know each other, but on being vice president and chain me. I mean, I can't be on the vice president here Juma close to that. Charles is not somebody who does day-to-day work for the vice president. I don't even remember the last time I saw him in the vice president's house. Maybe I'm in the house morning, afternoon, or evening. I don't remember the last time, even in the office, Charles came to have one-on-one meeting with the vice president. ABA, now your meeting, now the finance minister, and also represented finance minister or economic management team. But they are not people like I say, or more relationship or more council with them. They just form an official relationship at work. And I may not know exactly why those conversations happened, and especially when some of the content, or virtually the content is not true. Some of them having to do with vice president's siblings. And vice president ABN or Yama. But me come in here closely. Me who in the baby other. No be a crack I say Nehemiah 5 or 6. All those things. That's virtually not true, but I don't know what occasion that. Then you can maybe I'm not then the chance can one can is but the sanity here then is quite unfortunate.
Do I say Ebia, yes, we are close with him, but he might have relationships with other people are only aware of, and that might include one with Charles Edubwa.
Well, that is possible. A relationship be enemy, but only penny be andama. You read the person, you know what the person is capable of doing, and what he will not even dream about, and. Zangrebia, vice president relationship, I so very close and intimate with Charles. Definitely I would have known, because I didn't be an name there, but more in now for in any ordinary day, or because it will be a commandant for and I'm madam for a chair papa and imagine common Charles Edubwa, and you're one of them.
I want to ask, sir, how is the vice president feeling? But I'm tempted to believe in so say the feeling is captured in the Facebook poster and pay because it looks unlike him, especially the part our cast said the Minister of State's position in government is no longer tenable, and that he should be dismissed summarily and investigated. Now. On jumping ahead of himself, because again, video no and the details in there.
Oh no, sir. Osha Vice President, sabi me kura me wo kakra maye ama me ho and cinemas organizing it feels I should be treated with some level of dignity because sabi yo me menye basa oya basa anko atimaka o dey say enti so be a born a bra to say baomia academic middle class scholar banker obi any baomia the monakwa o monanche obi is always trying to keep a clean sheet awatima progress ya amanyame apijana duba bia wadru a obi nte no ho ensemboni bia oba ban mu obi antimi fanesantene no sokra say baomia ne ho bon katase she any project normal all fight for enyina ne say e be katase she ne project filo through digitization ayaye ho adwuma na ofisu say se na wasi atutu na namon so sabio oyenipa o ne nanso henso katase she ne project pa de on person obo forever na obeda sorry na yesi sabio okutribi akodi no bako ama ponchani so what you home for free there obi okran ka be how eti oyenipa reason why so what person oye kululu ebia enka won fa enko fa say oti say enti abasa na ha jene enti ono ankasa na ha na nanso oyenipa enya banisa ade enko a na abeka enti na ono no momu de senior taga iPhone no busame na me ne vice president kasa o ka chomo straight on busame say me honi pakra de na ebe na me say vice president pass na me say no say obi adene din bibisa enye no kra no kwam bia so no be call for say if I cry investigating. I didn't know the person involved so ordinary party person and also you'll be a modu. I didn't know, but because I mean, conversations are on them have, and then me Kasama warnings or the mommy, anyhow he reprimands me on certain things. The council, mommy can't be sure, and I'm saying this for the first time. Okay, sir, bra, Yura Mahama, Dr. Professor Jim, Nana Opokwajima.
Yes.
First, as running mate, there were issues about gender activists and she's been fighting for women and all of that. And some people were saying, I should have Ghana in the gender activism near there. I posted something on my Facebook page, and I make us I surprised and say, all of a sudden, and this 4%, Professor. A gender activist, but he can't 100 gender activists or Ghana meaning this will be a kind. Within 15 minutes, I had to pull that post down. Do you know why? Vice President every day saw post on my Facebook page and sent me a message, so I should pull it down immediately. That is Vice President Baumia. Immediately, I had to put the post down. So you need a political season, and Kabia or you'll be a professor, a competitor, and this year, as I'm a chair, and yes, attend the day, the for so many years, you encounter gender activism with that. You didn't end this for a person, you're going to say gender activist. And I can ask somebody, I can be a politics, but the vice president instructed me to pull it down. And I pull it down. It is what me a spokesperson, my vice president, all right. But now I'm a commenter on 94.7. And yet, conversation, they come out and so I'm very careful because I can't here. When you say me drill officer, I'll face some sanctions. So that is how Baumia operates. And I knew very clearly in my mind, sir, me catching almost say, even though I don't know the person involved, but I'm very sure, sir. Baumia, a dab on Tenso bid in the DIA you won't take it lightly. It's an okay, the post he made, he did so because he felt Barbara has built his image, he's built his integrity, he's built his character up to this point, on share and massive view will be mistake be a many didn't say. He had to do what he did.
And following from that post, his boss, the president, Epam, the minister in question, I mean, some would say, sir, maybe Baumia through that post push the president to do this.
Oh, and yet conversations are a call so vice president and then the boss and terminal. Like I said, 99% or 95% of them meant and they are high level conversations. Maybe one limit I mediate into ABA, so Mudin Komobi answer, and I say there are no and the influence on my penny there. I may not be able to say. But what I know is because I'm here Juma closely, there is that synergy and close relationship. But it was very comforting. So the vice president issues here and when he puts him on. And the president's decision also to kill him. I guess an Indian a boy no pepe. That is a company for me, or my two and more. So when IT a cobble crew. That is also consoling for all of us.
Do you know, because this whole investigative piece was done in 2018. Who was high information? Even though you tell us we're not frail in 2022.
Information. I don't know much about the whole thing. Okay. We almost started the people involved. Because I did in a bar, they won't talk to you about everything.
Yeah.
The part I be and I say only be a concerned and then no be the home comment. I don't have full visibility into the whole thing. If I video not even the part that involves Charles and the mention of the vice president. I haven't seen that part of the video. I was interrogated on some aspects and then some conversations relating to some VIP people, but many full visibility on the whole project. And many time almost started any time almost we.
Gideon, my yenase BBNia would come back to you. Ne asanya be din komobio. Why? Yes. Gideon Boakon economic advisor and spokesperson to His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic. Gordon, this is where we are with this story.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and to know, say Gideon Crop put the end of Wakano. One part of the investigation.
Sure.
And you beside us a big case. I say a journalist wakoyadi wakonya story bio baby. Who person to the other side the soka cry.
But it's interesting. So no say my friend this year yaw.
And yet this year go just about 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, you know that's my friend.
Nancy say and well, let me say, but omonde do boy discussion it I check. Omonde do boy discussion it I check somewhere 2018. And as I come on the course, but of course Ebiana and as so no way I just was a huge project and war it be after that time now. So
I think Larry Dogbe sent me a message video as you said 4 years ago. I said I confirmed it's 4 years ago.
Yes.
Larry, thank you. Thank you.
Also, I'm catfishing you. Or told to be my catfish.
Honestly, okay, Larry comes back with further info. Say it was capturing was done in April 2018.
Okay.
April 2018. Yes. April 2018.
Yeah. Sad the quiet. It's me you see, me concern and influence peddling. And then the soon so etimi nya wo nipa bi so eti ko gu obi ani mase because
when the person knows nothing
about minimum obi a MPP ni bi last night din komo say wo ba bi enumre bi o no be friend no so yeah discussion ko the ban wakate no ko the ban wakose ba ko friend be 10 times no so me ba me pick no pick na akwana boni jack na tise no so meti won catch na me se be fra bu se wase woni di nko akra bia just less than a minute and wo koi wase ade achi adopa na a branch no friend no wase ni test me se what na se pa na no the girl bi gina ho no one girl be the whole way the lie. And now the Dimmer was winning his app, MPP Nip anymore. It's no our friend on the show off. Or friend number was my girl who say, winning the background. It was just on the dear, a fat or the knuckle. Me or Nimno, the number war. Or Nimno, but the number war. It's no people in authority should be careful.
But Gordon, would you believe when I tell you, sir, the same guys who did this, no way, the same people who worked on the Nyantechi case?
But I told you.
Oh, you said that?
Mekacho said that's that same setting.
That's crap.
Yeah.
And I'm told, crowd from Info, I said, Ahmed Swale was part of the team.
Oh, me say, that me say because setting, as I say,
time and place. Time and place.
That's a cajon. What I go for the war, other your meeting now, the move of some of the bannery, and I just had it. It's no, media, and yet, as some dear, a buba name. How you handle it, the communication around it. Said then go for better twisted. Oh, and the Asempa so and go fast at the boy cartoons be ni Mehumba could be people. I did Dr. Bamia, I said Dr. Bamia Jesse. What you see, and what the captain say born here say appearance fee
94.7.
Oh, a mischief because some people say baby in one of my ped yati or let's say be a name. So Mujia and I better say Dubois. Kase me discay ama Dr. Baumia. Ama there's evidence to show so the scam Dr. Baumia and my offer will be back. But in fact, what shall the crumpa? Yeah, Emma was saying for limiting to appearance now more can.
There is this investment bank and investment way of 500 million.
Yes.
Our car saw budget 20%, right?
Yeah. Before then, baby, I know say appearance no. She ebe no ye be hu ye. Was say this was when he was asked by the supposed businessman on how an investor can get the attention of the vice president and what must be given to him when finally in his presence.
Okay.
And I do by his voice in the quotation. Was it you mean like appearance fee and stuff? I mean he himself, the vice president, if you give him some $200,000 or something as a token, as thank you, appreciation, that's fine. Okay, he's not really like that. Okay, all he needs is to worry about his company money, campaign money.
94.7.
All he needs is to worry about his campaign money in 2020. Before 2020.
Also, so it confirms the 2018.
Oh, does that mean to me in card? Yeah. But you see, where's the bio you soon had a best year shadi? Was say as a token, thank you, appreciation. Talk appreciation and this thank you.
Yeah.
Who's the end of the be about to change?
Sure.
Who appreciation? The man says shady background. So shady background is not that.
Yeah.
Where is the appearance fee? Where is the appearance fee? Because also you use the word appearance, and also use appreciation. Thank you. It was what as a Dubois no. Pay a dear kuta say you. He wasn't even certain of what he was saying. No, Kikabi.
But for Omoa Enimino, who is Charles Dubois?
Charles Dubois, yeah, Professor Dubois.
Professor Dubois, MPP flag bearer.
First flag bearer.
92.
One a breaking court of silence.
Okay.
No, a professor, history professor. Yeah, what tropa. Neba don't know.
Neba penny.
That I don't know.
Okay.
Na a bad academic say be our bing. Oh yes. One
more school or Ghana ha.
Our quite butter.
Okay.
Quite butter. Sad now or quite which was Harvard.
Or a Harvard.
It was being in terms of the book I not say the Eka. I was a Gideon Eka say. How many times Chrome put na? Just do boy
Asempa FM
or Jubilee House.
7.
Yeah, walk on the office of the vice president. Why you careful, Crumpa? Every couple Dr. Baumia fee, such as a do boy he be who one makwa. Na be a program, be say Dr. Baumia did the birthday, and as if we said need a walk be. Say on his own. Yeah, what Dr. Baumia could deem commodity. All you could be a ding, it could be impossible. So we bet to me see it may be at the level of the finance ministry. Juma mo oh, etibe no kuma says we will tukua.
Na ekuwa na
ekuwa no wotu. But enwie ni yi. Ekuwa no wotu because papa le nya na danfo.
But it's all quite chimota na confante pim.
Aha, so we go good schools. Because Dr. Bamia omunyina ye adwuma. But ministers ni CEOs ni ade no obia won adamfo ade say football club 12 players 11 players no mo ball no
obia on na ye tight
obia on na ye tight media we obia on na ye tight obo wotimi ote wo ka cha otimi fro buza so wo te say obo nso obehia na ade say 5 years later program biase ba mu nyina central fo eti ye ka obia Dr. Bamia nanfofo a ewo party num ene aban num a se bebedo asanyi onyi obia wo ka ho sa anya na dan foro no e do ka se bia we ni mtini ni hia ha mtini ni hia ha na obi busa se enti asama to ko se nya ntachi no the same ayina na yusu sa trap no a na na asa yusu here
if data gathering was the same time
and that is it
then that would be a challenge
because that time the same setting and to no say na ato no what I say
yeah I'm told sir Professor Jampo ewa homane so mame ni nkoma I'll come back to you
okay prof
akwaba na apom to saying
oh you pa
asa mete won kan che kakra
why
Gordon asari we dey akoso chia prof
hey Gordon
Prof, you be shani up body
for me fankodi.
En gaza bon so for me fankodi. No.
Gordon. Prof, where am I kaunia?
Mate, you better body kakra. We be ento 200 in your 50 cents dey bia na atod abam
business. Oh, ona moya na ma di ni fa anya ekosi bot. Obia koto le board dey 200 ponka.
So anyways, but prof on the big issue and of course you know trying the details in the Anas expose but already details kakra about leading to some actions be from the presidency. The Minister of State at the Finance Ministry has been fired. Already there are talks of investigations from the special prosecutor. I don't know President Aoda say into me and happen. What do you think? The Akosui and pay?
Maybe also in political science at the basic level we try to draw a distinction between power, authority and influence. Power and influence, for instance, they are not and call for efforts say they are the same, but they are different. Sometimes people of influence are seen as powerful people, but when we talk about power, we are talking about the ability to get one's way through, even in the face of opposition. The legitimate use of power, any authority, and then the ability to convince people of power and authority to do something they would ideally not have done. Any influence. So there are so many influential people in every democratic practice. There are powerful people, there are people of authority, and then also influence peddlers in every democratic regime. Now, though influence peddling is a criminal and a form of corruption, it is pervasive, especially in developing democracies where things do not work and where the bureaucracy is rather used to frustrate the conduct of business. What do they make out here? Bureaucracy, ideal type bureaucracy formulated by Max Weber, it was supposed to bring about efficiency in the conduct of the administrative machinery and administrative functioning of the state. But in many democracies, particularly those developing democracies like what pertains in Ghana, again, the bureaucracy itself, it is used as a mechanism to frustrate the conduct of business. Now, investors outside the country are aware of our rigid processes and policies and the needless bottlenecks.
Yeah.
And then influence peddlers too are also aware. Hence, investors outside who tend to be frustrated by our bureaucratic bottlenecks. And then influence peddlers regime they are aware. And they both are willing to do business. But this kind of business, is criminal, and it's a type of corruption that tarnishes our image internationally and reduces investor confidence and even adds to the cost of doing business, which is then eventually passed on to the ordinary buyer. So, obi person obey business na wo we fasika we bra na mini we nko kasa na nyama be koso amawa. My business, the cost of doing it high. Eventually, you ton idea na say the ordinary citizen now obey at the receiving end on home no. Enti only preliminary remarks are made to me. In this particular incident, it is out there because some work has been done on it. But influence peddling generally, is usually seen as a favor being done to some people, and so it doesn't get out. Wait aba abonti because obi asheda I atonoboase ayehunadwuma. But anyway, it's been there. It is there everywhere, and it's a criminal type of corruption. But it is pervasive, particularly in developing democracies where bureaucracies do not work or they are used to frustrate the conduct of business. Now, in this particular incident, Abba Ama the finance minister, Minister of State, yes, in charge of finance at the presidency. Let me say, Nientiama reaction swift and say there's been popular, as you may be aware, there's been popular demand for him and Kenofurata to resign or be fired by the president because of the way one manage economy for say ama uyini or how ne or common people feel that yes, investment banking strategies and techniques they are that teacher of mine ama it could be na baby a there say yes na enkofo from so eba na omubehwe say ometumi de ideas bebua. You see, men digress, but you see, I speak to the importance of reshuffle and the importance of bringing on board so many other brains and talents that we have tended to waste them under President Akufo-Addo. Wokaya ansana yemra obey a greater Accra regional minister
Henry Cote.
Ansana Henry Cote ebebano not there were greater Accra regional ministers. But she said Henry Cote autoton yama one crying. Who say or the ahun fufu bi yin fi national security no or the ahun utie president I say papa no yin fi national security po na nkompe. Now so oba greater Accra no or the ahun fufu ni o pepa bi ni nsiye papa bi e de ye adwuma at the consequences and I say for I say amount for two no na so for so mfa no on adwuma na oye hwe yewura nana komia ansana ye de no call STC no it was virtually moribund na nyedwuma now so say ono call no STC is working to rival na California can VIP no
sure
I not say so we reshuffle we adwuma ko si bibi na say obi for ba so meto asa say akensie bi obi so person or ye sin ya wo ye na kosa na ema oman no den etumpon enti no ye ka say onko one resign ye omuyi ene na sefo we no nyina ama oman no maye he ena me say na asemi so beba akoye to say a last straw that may have broken the camel back. Ideally, whatever is making rounds, and I say whatever is about to be shown,
should be deemed as a mere allegation. The rules of natural justice would have dictated same. Unipana or at the center no should have been heard.
Yeah.
Well, he must be given the opportunity to defend himself.
Sure.
Because I would say, and then na and so no when acquire some investigative journalism. It be no more raise serious concerns about the modus operandi of some investigative, journalists in our part of the world. And my view is that in our quest to build a just society, there should be an elite consensus on conventional and even unorthodox means to expose rot in society. To my mind, as a political scientist, I believe we cannot employ immoral, corrupt practices to expose immoral, corrupt practices in society. Now, this is never to say, I am aware of how this particular expose was undertaken. And it's never to say, be a crime of us, because we are yet to even see what has happened. But I'm just making that general call, in our attempt to build the moral fiber of society, we must also interrogate the ways and means expose some issues that we regard as corrupt. So it is possible, Bia, and Kayamano Quine, also on defending on one, Bia, and go back to Miaka say, video no more, Bia have been framed up, and I said, but of course, would all be around to judge. To be sound, say, why hasn't he been given the opportunity to defend himself and then Omampeni
but in that statement, the president says we refer matter to the special prosecutor. But correct. While they wait for that, on like
so near my dream we say bia na ono ankasa my dream na metro ono ankasa wa ono ankasa confess at the president.
Okay.
Bi nso so a na Omampeni pe na so nge se omanmu ayekuka that ministry emu ayekuka nintino ene corner asumdwe kakra emra na migidi se esadia ene esanse na owo ministry ho a oni yura kan of reata edi nkomo bebre ntino ene omefa so na bia ken ono nso ahwe na ono nso di na dwuma atofom na obi foforo abeboa anka ebeboa na make us na me person me share also at a broader issue of the lessons that we have to learn, from some of these things. Well, number one, as I say, you try you build our public service and public servants to be able to scale over entrapment and setups. That is, anytime people are forced or pushed to do things ideal in na ya entrapment mean it's not good, but even if you are entrapped now, we should be able to build resilient public servants such that even if you entrap, you scale over it, because obi winim say nyanyina ena asrabofo
sure
and I say a basic musu obidi sika ma na onipa nim say asitne moya din na obidi sika fufu na say sika wo say na to the bia judgment na aye compromise kakra enti wo Pentecost me see e fa aman na say wo duma ye pa
yeah that's true
ye di sika kakra kasa abegina wonim na obenya ho 20% bi na asefo a to the bia it compromises our judgment. Yeah. How to build a resilient public service and then also resilient public servants who, when they go out there to do business on behalf of the nation now, and compase follow for some of these things. You say, investment policies are too rigid and are the bureaucratic bottlenecks that are oftentimes exploited by influence peddlers.
because only bet me if you have a business simple. He will not do any business with an influence peddler. And an influence peddler also so or you are aware say it is very easy to set up business in our part of the world. He may not go about peddling influence.
That's true.
Which, like I said, is also criminal and a form of corruption. Yeah, we know me give say na me ka na ma.
But na me person busa question so we showed a swift response from the vice president in that Facebook post. Subsequently, letter free presidency by say Omampenyi Apam Charles Edubuahin. In all of this, should the vice president be worried?
Na say obia utu baby na yenya video binanso aseme edia be for a week. Ansha obi kinse obeka say ebia ba Miss William Hubi na ebia we abeto dwane ntina mo kasa bia oni Hubi ntino he should be worried, but at the back I made a sign say I think he issued a swift statement to dissociate himself from what has happened. And Mijidi said, until say the Binya Adansi Fuphobia on the contrary, the statement that he has issued, should suffice.
Oh, okay. Now person do want to see what BB so.
So be some question. I'm so now make say ni adi ebesre yewra Kentoriata. Okay. John 11:1 official papa nsia. And onhwe ne akoso say apai onu ne di nkomo an na asefo a we be ka say na mtumoti wana sa nkomo we na amudidi e o finance ministry or na edwuma to ya wonu nkunsa ono so yewra Ken ebesre say ono so no se ne Ghana for bibri e ka no on fa edwuma to ni enhwe the men are there by the MPP's own cliché. The men are there. Tinkophobia I ho mbetumi aboa yema omo embra na ombeboa na fe ebesre asema be me dey honestly me raho esan say politician anase obi kodi abibi okoye bibi sa na se enho asemba eya na enye ono nko a na affect no me sure say owe busiafo oyere no ne mba omunyina be affect o nti no men kase asutwi bi o ho a men fa ama na mum ekwan a ye befa so na ye betwe asem no no o ma ye nhwe I say one sha na we are innocently also punishing emofra former government appointee bi na o ka kire me say nkofo bi churo ade bi fa no ho bi ka bibisa na kuranka ta etwe na abo so sa na omodi ne betu newspaper mu na dinda ho na omodi na tem na ne batte classroom na teacher ni kan graphic na ofa graphic ni bi no na say we hwe ne batte classroom na school for ni na wo mu hu abofra ne papa ni din ya tro a yedin papa na tem na so abofra no sunya am so wanye yibi enti no sunya wetumi antwa school so enti no asutwi ana say decision am we take swift it is in order say president I refer to special prosecutor no it's also in order, but as we discuss this we must also be mindful of the fact that ibinum of may be also be dragged in ebi omudi obu innocent pacho munji manu ensi bone me unse social media bi ka say omo ma or man to me anya that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying say the president has acted swiftly on this matter and he's also referred it to special prosecutor. The special prosecutor I'm sure would also do his work into the young nemum and can in such a way to be a number frank and na for a woman omina so ya dragom say what yinina ubia anya sure abofo ubia influence peddling is not peculiar to any one regime. Our bureaucracy has malfunctioned from independence up to now. Into the frustrations involved in trying to set up businesses and trying to get things done. The influence peddling would always be there, even though it's criminal and it's a form of corruption. Into a better me at you be na wenye addition Emma Obiara, the to mission and so Obiara operating on the corridors of power so influential. No, any additional Emma I say it's criminal, it's also a type of corruption. Now yet so ABN to me.
I hope going forward, the conversation around investigative style of journalism would be hard because already and interestingly anytime Anas Arimi Anas ne ejuma bia beba na amanfo start raising those issues. I've just been sent something from Atik Mohammed Awakase. Mercenaries in the name of investigative journalism are a danger to us all. If we do not demand standards from these so-called journalists, one day a certain president will become hostage to their schemes. But I have argued, sir, when it comes to issues of the national interest, I mean, some would say, sir, entrapment, even subterfuge should be allowed once it is in the national interest. I don't know.
Well, a debate via Ekoswa. Unfortunately, in our part of the world, Maswa, Assembly na ija atoho. There are two schools of thought. Ibn Mufo say if it's in the national interest, ukumunipa kra na say the information by. But like I said earlier, no, in our quest to build a just society, there should be an elite consensus on conventional and even unorthodox means to expose what's in our society. Okay. To my mind, we cannot employ immoral, corrupt practices to expose immoral, corrupt practices in society. And so, I am not privy to acquire investigative akosi omofa into the mean to mean kase omofa ekwan bone so and omoye and as omofa akwan papa so. I'm saying that begin to also interpret the modus operandi of investigative journalists vis-a-vis their quest to also protect the interest of the nation.
Okay. Prof, you better say Nana has your jury, a presidential staff or say Menchia or Emano.
No, say Minia, answer the beard, Nana, Minia. Or Nano and Minia.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's the best about being Komobi when it be, right? Yeah, that's a Panya Professor Ransford Jampo, political science lecturer at the University of Ghana. Gordon Asaribidi Akwa Gordon Obercheme Yentiewe Emra Yeba would wrap up our Mehia Sem segment and my messages are about now information amount for the Bremen Gordon. So when you so catch it, we'll read all of them for you after this short break. Stay with us.
A Razi Timmy, a Razi increment in my salary. This is all I ask this season. A Razi Bwami.
Mbappe, please stop disturbing God and switch your salary account to Access Bank now to get a triple salary.
Oh yes, it's as simple as that. Switch your salary account to Access Bank and stand a chance of winning 3 times your monthly salary. You heard me right, 3 times your salary. Also win exciting prizes like school fee scholarships, free DSTV subscriptions, interest-free loans, free insurance cover, cashback rewards, and a lot more by spending a minimum of 500 Ghana cedis with any of our Visa card. Promo runs from now to 30th April 2023. This promo is in partnership with NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Access
Asempa FM.
Bank.
Document when nyina e wose me ho adwuma na nsomani aha eni mu stress enti na da me nom agbeve hebati no agbeve hebati oh okay ebema wa ya let e stress na firi ho kra
no kre me say manom agbeve tonic e menstrual pains free me so agbeve tonic weni mu ato anase koko hawa nom bi
agbeve tonic die amwa ye fine mum
e ba no malaria nso a agbeve fever e na me die tutu egu abra maye malaria test e hunu say bi wo
mu na wate agbeve herbal mix capsules nso nka kan na ye powder se de wodi nsuo no mu a no apanka bia di egusu
agbeve herbal mix eno na sa me kunu sisi yare ene ayemutim ensan ya afase duro nso
me nso saa
na se me hia agbeve nro yi hina bia
e wo pharmacies herbal chemical shops apemfo abato mo manufo ne nkwada wo ni fiedum yenu nka ho etufo mfre agbeve herbal products for 020-813-0790 and 0246-595-256 FDA agi edwedie nkrato yatum.
Yeah, that Samsung phones are for who do no deal. Samsung Galaxy A04s screen no a 6.5 inch. And it dahuan kasa. Camera no so demufua 50 megapixel. And a front camera no so a 5 megapixel. Battery no so demufua 5000 mAh. Swag wom. Inti ama u filise ampa u kra Samsung Galaxy phone. Chese ubetimi atwa ni jemre biego phone so. Ahwe videos ni reels a woni je ho no yie pa. When nyina woni how bia o. If say battery no ho odi ni du betwa demu ni nyina. Samsung Galaxy A04s net titu say Ekrawa Abribia. Touch it. Cause Samsung shop and authorized phone dealer Belwo. Now what do Samsung Galaxy A04s? Now once you Samsung phones are full for you when it touch it.
Poor first, no, yes, some 12 amounts. 1,000 Ghana cedi. Say, 1,500 Ghana cedi.
Asempa FM.
5,000 Ghana cedi. Say, 8,500 Ghana cedi. Wow. After you move to me, you 15,500 Ghana cedis cover. The idea will be only hospitalization. Just say, we are in Kodaya Sabia. Ever blow what you can. After critical illness. Just say, Yaria Kronko. Ya jatun se bowa ye be boa ma wako so ne so de arabia wotimi to awo my way policy ne so be bra ye de keka ho nyina kakra bi pe ene de ato de otua no so me ne so wait na my way yes no ko no for phone dial *165# never come home send my way that's it no way
My Way, a product of My Life and MTN Momo. Charlie, in life, something must kill you. And for me, Rock GH, they kill me with juicy local shows, movies, and soaps all week, every week. See, from Monday to Thursday at 9 p.m., Office Palava kills me with laughter and kasa. Then at 9:30 p.m. from Monday to Friday, Odomu Wahala kills me with suspense and drama overload. Then, third Friday of every month is Fresh New Movies Night. Tune in to Rock GH on DSTV channel 164 or GoTV channel 117. Rock GH, home of Ghanaian entertainment.
Yes, from your teacher. You do now for your assembly woman. If you do near Maton or Bruni, where we will can share. Say by insurance, dear. Now me do see a title for you, and so be able quality life and who the ratchet. Ni title and no bad dachi. A quality life micro insurance product. What you be so? Yes, sister. Mamma Banasuku 79 quality life made. Wasem me no bin so wodi makotene e ye fa bisi ene emanent once so person for quality life e wa homatrofo ne so 0556 589665 ye we agency so e wa market ahora wona be dinkita ho quality life assurance we inspire trust.
Encourage and inspire little chefs so they can become the best they can when they grow. With the exit of Chef Daniela and Chef Peace, we are down to 8. The battle for the finals is on. Who do you want to see in the finale? This week, it's the Chicken Challenge. Contestants are to prepare any chicken meal of their choice. Wow, a Kukonambiede Big Chef is this Sunday at 5 p.m. on Joy Prime. Big Chef, good meals by kids.
Brought to you by Trito Sunflower Oil, Fortune Rice, Indomie, Top Choco, Flora Tissue, Low Price Masters, Peck Biscuits, City Black Tonic, Sankofa Natural Spices, and Karen Mouthwash.
Hey, it's me pan and me kita mi amike. Ecobank, me damase.
Shy, cow than you.
Osei Ecobank, yeah, cruisy.
Bonsu bet me a cruise one kasa okay. Esani Ecobank Auto Finance Package inti. Koyen cardless ahudu PI no one year juma baby ah. Ye ka da wakoma so. Say a new car, say ye second hand. Why your mouse special discount. Ecobank side and she share pabe boa with your car no kenyina. Your mount interest rate and you boa from cry. Ebe bring when so. Oh, so when your accounts work Ecobank and money how cry. Sa kwenye da homo bia. Entien so saka no ho da ekeke. Abebwe wi. Preto free 0800 003 225. Anasa kwa Ecobank nkrabata bebia nebusa Ecobank Auto Finance Package. Eshishare kakra wo ho. Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank.
Introducing
Asempa FM.
County 49. A rich county where the leadership has failed its people. Justice and peace are elusive while violence sweeps through the county. What will be done to save the people of Botele County? Watch County 49 as our heroes and villains clash in an exciting tale of corruption, greed, love, and redemption. Every week on showmax.com.
Have you tested for HIV? I have. I know many people shy away from taking an HIV test, mainly because they are afraid of the results. Certainly, knowing that you are HIV negative or positive is better than not knowing what your HIV status is. If your HIV test comes out positive, it means you should start treatment to keep you healthy. But if it is negative, then you can adapt practices to ensure that you remain negative. HIV testing is free and you can get a test done at a clinic, hospital, or any accredited health facility. And within the next 10 minutes, you will know your results. The provider will cancel you before and after the result is disclosed to you. You don't have to be afraid of someone else getting to know your HIV status. The healthcare provider is trained to be discreet. If you take the test, you find out that it is nothing to be afraid of. The important thing is now you know what to do to protect your health and that of your loved ones. So go on and take the HIV test now and go along with your partner, a friend, or family member. That is the right thing to do.
This message is brought to you by Ghana AIDS Commission.
Hey, Lala Didi. Didi Lala. What worry has so dear? Na me dear yemia. Africa Queen Mackerel bonnet juma was saying. Africa Queen Mackerel leader was you. So the year Jania. E danson. Tomato sauce na go so e rich. Yes. E piece of wo. Nti e me Jania ne dey strong kon. E nam no so semuma. Na me chese nam panko a. Wa wo beti ase. Na wo be checking so. E grade 1 o. Na me say me chakwa me nkwan. Na me to be gumu a. Ato ne term so. Honey, oba papa. Oh you ma. Me jo. Me say, jollof, Gary photo, rice and stew, and piscine gravy dear. Africa Queen Mackerel ni mo. Intimi now. Africa Queen Mackerel. Shawenum keke, nam papa no.
Africa Queen, shawenum keke. Ghana cashback promotion Asempa Biemo Ani Emre Wedie Shopee Savvy Winnie Car TV PS5 any name of bebrebe Bora Kompi Ghana Krapate Biara Ghana has a free time Echo Brunya na Philly cost 40% discount Ewa Niema Hodro Ebony laptops mobile phones TV any money the embassy Eye Bubruja Obetime winnie brand new car Sawoto Niema every 1,000 Ghana cedis Ani cashback season no and no nie Obetime shop online at www.compugana.com Fraying 0302 752020 promo way and the National Lottery Authority and our cabo maya ye it's a shake a crabby and a cajon.
Hey, oh damn, na hey
And you know asase am kote ye wan antianantia. Langas for me hunt for me.
Na wonte Ostek real estate fon kana. Wan sase ho do papa na ne bo nso de elda fam kra. O wan sase wo dodo wa ayukuma asebi doyumu Esuchame junction, Shy Hills, Topoli, Agwato, ene dowenya. Na ne jesam kra ne se wo ka wo betumi de akọ na wa we ne bo no. Na se ye ensase be ye miense na kra wo de amon.
Na hifa no wo na me so me
Dodowa, one fire service station on a dish anymore. Obetumi afre wom 0244 68
Asempa FM
9 and 0266 10 14 06.
and 0240-93-3748. Aztec Real Estate.
Yansasa Papa Fee. Oh, sister. Enti wan kura na obeti ma fani yonko papa ni tichu na seimu. Raya ona ne muda mochu ya. Ya mu ebie ni baby e yo. Obeje di pa se me fe bra kofi nso.
Bra kofi.
Enya bra kofi bangi bongo. O twitwa me course se na me yare fu bi no. O emo bo.
Wa she. Me de sankrofo no nyum na me da so tie.
Hey, Jaisa. Sankomo yi yensesa no SIC Life ye no yonko afebo SIC Life Final Journey Plan Plus yidie se yeto wa amunum ho a ye ma osika ebo ma otua waka nyina na to aso ama nipa dumienu a wode wondi atujumadi so se wonya ho mfaso emfie miense bia osika watua no ye ma emu ohamu chichemu dunum bedom SIC Life Final Journey Plan Plus ene ya fre ana WhatsApp ye wo 0501 456983 wo penso akọ siclife.com.gh Ninya nchechemu SIC Life wasumje mapa SIC Life.
Hey, it's me pad and me kita mi amike. Ecobank me damase.
Shy, cow the new. Osei Ecobank, ye cruisy.
Bonsu betimi cruise wo wankasa wokem. Esani Ecobank Auto Finance Package nti. Koyen car dealers ahodo PI no won ye adwuma bebia. Yi ka eda wakoma so. Say ye new car, say ye second hand. Ehwa ye mouse special discounts. Ecobank sa den hihye pa beboa wo atua ka no kanyina. Ye mau interest rate ani boa from cry. Ebebri mu ani so. Oh, so when your accounts work bank money how cry. Sa kwenye ye da ho mobia. Enti enso sa ka no ho da keke. Abebu awie. Preto free 0800 003 225. Anasa kwa Ecobank private bebia na busa Ecobank Auto Finance Package. Ehihye kakra wo ho. Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank.
We wish you a Merry Christmas week.
Hey, brand new. No, when you my serious.
Papa manesu on account mu basa. She say see amanigram so de. Akwa miensa na ebetumi afa so manus ke fra brochu.
Alla Bonsu. Mami mwe.
Say manus ka fa manigram so a. Utimi yi no bank direct and no ne cash pickup no. Abroche fon so timi maneska to my account mu straight. Ne me hia na me ATM card. Na ne edu twem kra ne say. Me sa betumi akasika fa me mobile money wallet no mu bias.
Abozege.
We 3-1 don komi ankasa. Na manigram dey bro. Sell lending America, German and my member 200. Order for betumi manus ka to bank account mu direct and now mobile money wallet to straight. Obo wania. How MoneyGram sikana bin soko. Wo bank bia ben wo. MoneyGram, bringing you closer.
Anytime I feel lonely, feeling sad, only one station makes me happy. When I wake up in the morning, only this station makes my day. Yeah. Oh, Asempa FM. Asempa FM. Oh, Asempa FM. Asempa FM.
94.7 Asempa FM. So ni Ekosiise On Asempa no asugusu awutie no. Midin your say Bonsu God na Saribedi akon ewa editor of the ABC newspaper and works also with the new crusading guide. And mind you say Enra echi, and in fact even on Friday NDC delegates in the regions Etuaba new regional executives yebekum and some of the regions result are in Sakano you can receive money from the UK, US, Germany, Italy and over 200 countries across the globe. Your loved ones can send directly to your account or any money wallet in Ghana in a matter of minutes. Your MoneyGram is also available for pickup at over 2,000 locations and banks near you. It is so say MoneyGram. So say o send this kapa kwa manone and I would just free manone a MoneyGram platform near Bakope. MoneyGram. Or UK, Ghana for more UK, more US, more Germany, or Italy, and over 200 countries worldwide. You can send monies directly to your loved ones here in Ghana or more account and also mobile money wallet. in a matter of minutes na sika no aba na omonsa ka sika no so ba obetima kwa akofa from over 2,000 locations and banks here in Ghana. The MoneyGram and yina ya jia tumua yedi edi juma. Sardine papa nso amanfo repair oba papa sardine. Mackerel nso de Africa Queen mackerel and a tin tomatoes papa no obapa tomato paste, original tomato paste from Europe, pure red, highly nutritious. Udi aduane a eseweni ensa wo katre eni je sem se we nyina no hia 10 kata ene se kan wo twe ya na ebie na wona wo send for bulk purchase call 0302 668357 obapa tomato paste wara wo be check Ecobank nso say ene amanfo obu nkofo fa so papa it will be free say ohia wo password o pin o OTP o card and any other personal details amen fama no because Ecobank anya de on be free say omu hia sa details de biara da o pese wo update your account details nantiko Ecobank branch bi e ben say wo app Ecobank mobile app na pese wo upgrade ya o ko App Store Google Play Store obetimi aye o pese wo link wo Ghana card to Ecobank account ko Ecobank branch e ben on asa ko on website ecobank.com me pacho don't share your password or pin or OTP any other personal information with anyone. Nipa ni jina wonim kra men fama no mesrem ani die mu a se obi frɛw se click link bi na o free Ecobank ne ade ne nyina ye ntro menye enye sa o sika no obi be fa kwan kwati kwan so atwe ne nyina de akọ. If you are in doubt or you feel insecure, free Ecobank contact center 0800 003225 a toll free in ofra obenya won na one won edi enkomo chance dan papa ne nso de Rockstars roofing and no bi age atum we sidai we do lintel level we do say wo bosso a masa a Rockstars roofing okohwa ye twa according to specifications in the color bi a opie be twa ma and a chance papa ye say wo metal trusses ye wo ceiling joist ye wo plaster boards ni nyina bi e wo ye na so ye into oba obenya chance ye free estimate ye ma free transportation to locations within Accra and Eastern region 3 to 5 working days ye be fa estimates na ye be twa o chance no e the amount and we have the shortest production time in the industry. Free Rockstars it was 0544 338 041 0544 338 041 and you may na boy me de mehia sem segment no etumi abremo enche ye discussion segment be to aso enne ye benya honorable Andy Apiakubi e wo studio ha oye member of parliament for the people of Asante Achim North and said no he was one of the leading MPs part of the 80 and 90 omoka so omompe finance minister. As a matter of fact, and I think some news report say waka say, and this is 3news.com, I say Oforiata is next. We have to save the NPP and the government. Apiakubi welcomes Edubuahin's sacking. In the end, he will join us in studio as part of our discussion segment. And a lawyer, Chum Beremo of the NDC, would also be here.
Very interesting.
Discussion segment,
but more link. Edubuahin because a different ballgame altogether. Yeah. What does it will be added? Because the NDC forecast send this for say Kadufrata or more sensor.
Sure.
Add an MPP for joining 4.7. Add an NPP for joining. So pick it is say
a similar thing.
Okay, add an OPK and join no more support. No PK join NDC in Parliament. Obeyesa one ye. One yes, because reasons are MPP for a person or man penny that so Emma finance minister na be the 3 years I work with different from NDC for reasons. Even though you know say you know but a different to this will stick to it. Now many I take me who watch you.
Atik Mohammed.
Take me watch see shady dim come. What they assembly by no can was it then
mercenaries in the name of investigative journalism are a danger to us all. If we do not demand standards from these so-called journalists, one day a certain president will become hostage to their schemes.
Who are the mercenary journalists?
So Omodi.
And so I want him to mention because Anas a way of doing his investigations, you know. You may maybe I won't pay.
94.7.
But illegal that's illegal na ndado da kokufo ado omo opposition what promising Ghana for say what ba in his quest to fight corruption he used an as principle what ye lawyer penimu it when him say sad and illegal they are not see a sting operation sting operation there yamfa camera nsi wani ma hu se camera de so nanti no camera si ha na me begiska obi in fact ye ko journalism school no basic ye kire ye no say enka ideal situation wo beye obi interview e was say we record that be record no first baby onu so be hu
so we record it sure
e was say the pakro na we be record no wo hu the brand of recorder no say eye Sony eye Kodako say dia na be recorder first one mu nyina ehu bi no aka just say massa madam paso interview na baby no we need paso why ready no ka say ania no mi aso play and I record na ka who does that now you know the who go pay information bi na what the yade but say who go share crime ma hu expose bibi no want me enko sa unu su to use sa strategy no obeda nya say obi pese oku obi ho okoji ska age say wo pretend say wo ye na wo pretend say wo show interest na wo diska no po ama ni ba kola de age no capture
that's true
to tell the story
because even if say share the meaning of subterfuge or say deceit used in order to achieve one's goal
okay
and even if, and as I asked Prof, no, say in the national interest, and also Prof point, they say, do we endorse the using of illegal means to unearth an illegality? Prof question, no.
Okay.
You understand? If you ever say, under certain circumstances, the subterfuge cry aloud.
Yes.
But subterfuge, a deceit used in order to achieve one's goal. And would we, and Prof will say a question, say, do we endorse that? An illegal means to expose an illegality.
Me, I endorse it. Me may endorse it. But you really was a case of ento wada. You're not in the Lord's Prayer bemuno.
Yeah. But that's where you ask the question, say, is the modus operandi by Tiger Eye and Anas, is it an illegal?
Yes, if illegal.
If it is not, then there is no argument.
Sting operation, or maybe say, what are the ethics of sting operation? Or say, the ethics of sting operation is among the most fiercely debated issues in journalism. Fiercely debated worldwide.
There's a man
yes, of the interviews, trust and privacy. Myself a larger public interest that far outweighs such violations. When I use the word violation, it means that the name of the now see obi galam say good Ghana ni masa se say be bedo asa e ya bodam for you Ghana no sa de kire na enkofo se forest bi mu o pese okohu so mu ye galam say na wo de ukuta camera ye pese ye chi wo mu a or ye pese ye chi wo mu a omo ye behind the scenes omo mo to excavator go obi obekwa ne ho ye fie wo gina atechel mu no excavator na on the toy
that's true
and ye pese ye show interest me who do toy excavator no e dey na obey
you have to go undercover
ebi obey who fin ni bi eno makoda enwuro mo krompo e mo omo hye mo wi ko be woni mo wi dom krompo a ebi ko buputi ahyewa no no ya ho ateche afa pese ekuhu boss one day unum beko ni nyina no subterfuge that we use so it is obi ye say obi Ghana journalist be yes ade no timi emu emu say hey
the ekoso ni
say professor Hwan say doctor way say sofu way say senior journalist way and what excavators e man ko say what hini be the surgery a Ghana for won't we hail that person?
It would. And you always have to measure it against the national interest.
Exactly.
It's that simple.
But then the question is, what is in the public interest or national interest? For me, because we are most of the time in debate because say upeso ko hu pen mu bi obaabia aden so bi jiusika what I say upeso ko bob black stars aden so bi jiusika aden so war agency bi ansa na yetimi ubetimi ahyeda ma wo ba wo bobo ubetimi ahyeda say what it is say asomasi agency Okobo hon mudia, you think Okobo blasters. Obetima said that my player, Oba Bobo, Aquasa agency.
Yeah.
Now what said dash and Kumo Bedi, a better to cool 3 years because as so progressive when the ball bonu.
That's true.
A true baby, you say, okay, and a member Kakra, one thing near the what capture Bibia. What the back what decide the bunny to be prove and the blasters are the same for takers as but what is so best number proof?
No,
the back what to be prove say indeed. Say ni say wo call ye and now manager no kwan em betina fi o kas o had dia wa bedi e dia be na ko hasi because we problem na ko no the bar ye heli nipa kro na na
e be heli no
out say ni nyina wo however ye nyina so ye nipa that's no leaders into temptation it to the bia ya na nipa emre however wo be ya public official la hwe wo nkomodie mu yi Obe public official la I say we show nkomodie mu ye pa susu kasa susu tukua ahode a woni susu kasa wo obi yani yakwa no yani ati hei yankofo school place yankofo enkanche because of where you are say obi there free 2:30 go see no nsia baby ewu ama wo eti no wo influence you don't even have most of the time you don't even have.
A man forward ascribe it to you.
To you. I was a for quite me no kontokwa. Me say me got that issue. I was so quite me no kontokwa say baby wait. I was so to me say di me mama. Ya place you akra baby. School even police me akra bi a che was be wofado no me de nim no mpo. E ho no mo ba me ho nim be didi because of adwuma ye ntia. E na ne ba ne wo fa ase so ewie police. No one, it's no one baby. Or catch him said in the home shut down medical conditions. But me, yeah, the penny because I don't want in the bathroom. 2 years a chum one man up a panasamba. And wouldn't you get to our baby or no, when yashi? And I'm when yashi, says was saying, say baby or one dear, no boy unity, no, when yashi. I'm sorry, and Jadica. Police in the wood say, was some your travel car, she been I was having 4.7. At year ground put at our level, no. People expect us to wield some of influence be what I say. If but because you're legitimate authority in here, one oh said the na prof et me too be by young so yen careful. Why she be do no could go very for be any massy. Ya nipa kon wontimi po mie wan no sabe wontimi mie wan no kan che ne se na me hwe obi sabe pedo sa kwaku ba ko wi e be so mu hu no e bi sami say oh one person ko hu kwaku ba ko na how do they go na makaje kwaku e to je se me metima bie ma no aka che obi say mame $2,000 na me fa kwaku ba ko no hu no ni wuni nkomo.
It doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense. But obi so betima aka.
Sure.
Obetimi aka to do this meta ko kate ko ko say obi person about the chief wey there 1,000 billion. Why? Ya ma position na ye besre. Oh, it is up to be entrapment there that do be all kind of for chale. Ade a woni mu ye no ho. Ya na dey say trap it bi nyam. Obi, ade a woni mu ye. Ya na dey pass ye trap wa. Would the team now finds Casamu de Obon man won ye. But a bedroom baby no na etwetwe dollars in na blinking na blinking memfa na memfa it may say but then again a one na would discipline the beba say are you that disciplined? The moment about follow for that no you are not fit for the position you occupy.
Yeah, that's true, especially when you are in public service.
Yes, when you're in public service.
Oh, my main kind message is Kaka. I can say a lot of information there, but we say my expectations in the Anas expose. One, I do not want a video where Anas himself is the one running commentary that the accused said this and that. 2, I'm expecting a video where the accused is making demands by himself. Unedited verbal demands by the accused. Actus reus, physical evidence that one action has taken place. Barrister Danny and on the way abba. But you get his point. So if there are demands being made of in the video, and Emma commentary.
Was it? Do you remember? I once asked you if you can help me get American visa. Well, one of the card was sent to bring you American visa.
Now visa will be Biamano.
Yes, American visa.
Where's the Obi? Anas has done Ghanaians a great disservice by attaching only the name of Honorable Charles Edubuahin in this expose. He should have added Ken Oforiate's name somewhere in it so that the president would have no excuse than to fire him as well, to save us all these troubles in Parliament regarding the censure of Ken Oforiate and all that. Anas could later apologize to Ken that it was a slip of pen or typo. To save us all. Dr. Dakwa Washington DC. Charlie. Where say Obi? Somebody does his documentary and you want to decide for him who does the commentary. Sir Obama in Pokwasi and Ebusa. This one says, I don't think the president will say same using the Anas principle after being privy to some vital information. We all watched. Who watches the Watchman, didn't we? Samuel, Brian, Boabin, and Ebusa. Let me see the other ones we have here. Nafeyenshe and Twasu. Good evening, OB. Let me use your medium to congratulate the newly elected regional executives across the country. Let's all work assiduously to enable the one-touch victory for the party and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to continue the good work for Mother Ghana. Tradels, aspiring deputy national organizer, and all the way Abba. Good afternoon, Obi. Today is a special birthday to the NPP General Secretary, lawyer Justine Frimpong Kodia. May God strengthen him to work perfectly for the NPP. Richard Krampa in Ablekuma Central. And I think this escaped me, but lawyer Justine Frimpong Kodia, 40 years today. Happy birthday to you. You go down in history as the youngest General Secretary of your party. That's no mean an achievement. Happy birthday and live to be 94.7 and beyond. Lawyer Justine Frimpong Kodia. Happy birthday. This one says, Obi, Dad is 60 and we just can't keep calm. To our wonder mentor, friend, boss, confidant, teacher and visionary, the ever affable, inspiring and big-hearted David Ofosu-Dorte. We are forever thankful to God for these 60 years you've walked this earth and touched each and every one of our hearts. 60 never looked so wonderful and fun. Happy birthday, dearest Dad. God bless and keep you, lift his countenance upon you, and give you peace always. Much love from the AB and David Africa family. Auntie David Ofosu-Dorte, 60 years today. Happy birthday to you, sir, and do have a really good one. Where's a happy 15th marriage anniversary to the Tamaklos of Food 101. More fulfilling and joyous years in your marriage. Have a good idea. Marriage anniversaries there. Maminka, a big congratulations to Godfrey Yabo Adame, the Attorney General of the Republic, and now no Nigeria. And so AD 10th marriage anniversary. It will Legon Interdenominational Church, and it was a beautiful musical concert to mark that 10 years. And Godfrey Dame, congratulations to you and to your dear wife for that amazing event. I mean, 10 years in marriage, and yet is in a year a day. Joycelyn Dame, and Godfrey and Joycelyn Dame, congratulations. 10 years in marriage, that's no mean an achievement. Gordon, worry how many years?
Some say me share with you.
Oh no, me ebro 10 years.
Some say me choti me di kenja.
Oh minim. Me 6 years. Afena me.
We are Nkara susa.
Na je wo ko bi say go friend am yana.
Oh me dem aka masem.
Okay.
Nkara susa.
Mate. Obi. The and where information Larry Dogbe Ede Abba.
Oh, Larry.
Yeah. Or say they approached Charles Edubuahin 4 years ago through an official of the finance ministry for some reasons, me funny Dina and about the in the name of setting up a bank here in Ghana. Baumia's name came up when mention was made of an Islamic bank. Entrapment and setup strongly coming up with mention being made of a contract at the Ministry of Finance. $40,000 was allegedly given to Charles Edubuahin in the name of shopping. He was pulled to Dubai on his way to Singapore in April 2018. Some other videos are likely to emerge on this job. The setting and the personalities' hotel rooms are similar to that of Kwesi Nyantakyi, Arabian business people wanting to do business here in Ghana. Let's watch the video and make our inferences, deductions, and conclusions. Larry Dogbe. But I wouldn't say, we also say Obi. But this incident happened sometime in 2018, and reference to the 2020 elections attests to that fact.
Yeah.
Why has Anas waited till now? What has triggered the expose today when he had advertised Galamsey at the presidency and people were rubbishing the amateurish nature of his work? Time will tell. The stage is set. Is everyone captured by Anas's expose going to be sacked before investigation? Guy G, our cantonment here in Accra.
Gaji owa.
Send the message we.
Oh, I see.
Message we so cantonment.
Gaji na won hwe mi. What die you mate.
And that's his way. Let me see the other things we have here now. Yemubo NDC regional executive no edin so na fe. That what did you see wa Ashanti region? Enye easy o. Asafo Jane your friend is saying Asafo Jane your friend is saying guy in the credit
the winning Ashanti region there.
Yeah, communication.
Oh,
incumbent no retaining the seat. Yeah, on Asafo Jane. Ejana twen o twen Asafo Jane na se wani ensa o. Oh, na gap na wadodo.
But I dey so name who pa.
Why?
Adekoka.
Adekoka some obeka o studio ha.
Ish. Na obi so was spending more than 400,000 Ghana cedis so still worry.
94.7.
Who no? How do you?
On on AICC in sense some you di hon komo earlier no. A friend is saying, okay, Osei, what are the details? Osei Obi, no name her. What are the details of the veiled expression settling conflict? The guys paid and even paid extra amount that was levied on them belatedly, right?
Yes.
Was that late request for extra amount not intended to deny them the venue? Didn't someone claim they needed how many days in advance to prepare the place for a certain presidential use? No quarry, sir. Or say, okay, no quarry, asa. They should just admit the goof backfired.
Said make a chow say
Samson Ladi, Anyanini.
Oh, correct. Obi, Madam Yadri, Nipa Krona, yes, I did. It was for me.
Asempa FM.
Nanyan send him. Bako yes, I did no. Obeso CD ama abaya luku bad. Imagine the second day Adenama so just because of Obi so-called settling of what kind of settling conflict better. AICC ba Ghana nyane. Omunia mamu de kama is under the Foreign Affairs Ministry.
Yeah. Mamina Mami Efia Kutu ase. Abbas Nuruddin. Abbas Nuruddin. Mami Efia Kutu, thank you. Thank you so much. Abbas Nuruddin.
Mami Efia Kutu mbebe no uchamenjolofu bia na nyansa. Hey, Adepa.
Adepa groceries.
Adepa right? Groceries. So musa ye aduane.
Mami Efia Kutu fami jollof de ebreme. Fami jollof de ebreme.
Bread kenki.
Happy birthday to Mr. Akwesi Apietu, former Chief Executive Officer of SIC Savings and Loans Company Limited. Continue to glow in leaps and bounds, both in good and prosperity, from the four jewels into Listowell Kojo Fojware in the year and now the way up. Happy birthday to Mrs. Irene Apia Nyako Sefa, CEO of Iraba Kitchen. I would always love you, from your husband, Mr. Sefa. Obi, good afternoon. Blessed happy birthday to Barbara Ajamandria of Cornerstone Bible Church, Domi Pillar 2. May God bless her new age. Obi dia breye enono. A belated happy birthday to the Central Regional Minister, Honorable Justina Marigold Asan. May she live to be 94.7 and beyond. Amisco Spelele ewa Kaswa Republic edi way abreye. Birthday dedications no door. So we've got loads and loads of those messages coming through. And information biabana.
It was I paid over 460,000 during the election, but lost. NDC aspirant, Nefeno lawyer Evan Samankwa.
Evan, I know you. Ojina wa he.
Ashanti regional chairman
Onu jina chairman
460,000 Ghana cedis.
Hey
will be a big woman.
Out Yama like
Delegates boy, was I paid over 460,000 Ghana cedis during the election but lost NDC aspirant. Wow. And we do show SPT or my friend. Referee Abrante that
on one I can do my
who say jumping.
Yeah, sure.
Jabbing they no pay or pay MC Ledino.
Sure.
Or couple friends Aluta.
Sure.
Aluta so who some put what was say me win me make Jibisika. OSPT was the guy blah blah blah. Election branches in fiscal election.
You sima be enum na ya ended discussion about mami running through way Greater Accra region NDC result or chairman position no ni Ashimo any winning.
Yes.
Former MP wa Denton onya 508 onya 327 and Michael Tetekwete enya 296 Kobina Adekoka nya 222 in the Adekoka 83rd as per the third because Michael Tetekwete ni nya be saying no but ni Ashimo and the new regional chairman. Vice chairman and so mumi no ko unopposed William Vignon and Ibrahim Jaja secretary no Theophilus Tetechai enya 719 Victor Kwashi Adonu nipa na Tetechai be 2 no so sign baby obenya 281 Tetechai nya 719 the wabono
Tetechai wa popular pa
very so wabo adwuma he's done very very well and deputy secretary ne so Patricia na Akuya Adi enya 480 Baba Abu Abdullah enya 306 Gordon Ayaba Mahama enya 212 Jackson Gordon Ayaba ma only a friend at no and a report was ano
selection there
212 inti Patricia na incumbent and a retaining organizer and so Anthony Nukpenu
Wawini
or retaining but Fifi Taylor ne ba very close because Fifi Taylor ni 404 and Anthony Nukpenu na 595 ain't yeah wow. But still Anthony Nukpenu winning deputy organizer and so Gambo Abdullah Zamatu and a winning treasurer Ekoma Mohammed Noga deputy treasurer Kennedy Hedoy communications officer Greater Accra region na between Emmanuel Metal Nunu Oba studio ha MN Kasa and Jerry Johnson has here retaining seat no when you have 527 vote on so the communications officer na chepa papa and deputy communications officer no Simon Kwekutete youth organizer Amos Amose Blessing and a winning deputy no Ekoma Mohammed Judah women organizer Felicia McBoy Botti deputy Evelyn Doji Zongo Caucus coordinator Ekoma Mualim Al Hassan ain't the next region chum o next region region bear
Uni Ashanti dio
Ashanti dear my menhwe okay chum o next region then baby Augustus Andrews near where Ashanti region na Ashanti region chairman na only a friend Augustus and Nana Kwesino okay Augustus Andrews on the winning 637 the only second year Evans a man the lawyer no onunya 578 say obayo 572
for 460,000
obai pa vice chairman
that be yabaponko din
na yabaponko opposition me
eja yabaso ko you na regional chairman of amwa
on the full name here
yabaponko ana ni dini ho
because me who Augustus Andrews ya owusu obi mpe Evans Amankwa and Enoch Amwakunsia.
Sir. Okay, yeah, mon correct me.
No, on vice chairman.
Or vice rather.
Yes. Okay. It over vice now. Omu nipa 9. Ain't Nana Prempa Amankwa, Captain John Kwame Jabari, Da Costa Abuaje, Swalihu Musa, James Kweku Ekwe, Alhaji Sani Abdullah, Kweku Free Fire Mwaponko. Hey, on your 15 votes.
And yes, I get to offer you.
Abdallah Umaru and Kweku Boateng Datsen. In the vice chairman and so Captain John Kwame Jabari and a winning. Organizer Ashanti region Ekoma Yao, Isham Al Hassan. Deputy organizer Bashiru Amisa Dombini. Secretary Dr. Frank Amwakohine. and a winning secretary. Deputy secretary Ekoma Daniel Bachamfo.
Hey!
Yeah, 407 votes.
Bachamfo.
Bachamfo the winning deputy secretary.
Wow. Or how much can be considered?
Yeah.
Bachamfo.
Yeah, deputy secretary. Treasurer Marvin Phillip. Fraser Norman, 680 votes. That was a very close contest. Hobson Kekuninya 669 and Oninya 680. Deputy Treasurer Prince Atta. Communications.
Abbas no reading.
Chum. Now, interchanged. In the Alex Kwekwasafueji, Enya 443. Abbas Nuruddin 909.
Hey!
What's that? Or more than 500 votes. I'm surprised.
Yeah, but I know more than finishing. I feel stadium tape on the buyer.
Before, no? Yeah, but this is really shocking because I thought
over 500 votes.
I thought as a
close contest. Yes, for just another deal.
Charlie,
we now say one corner pan with you.
No, Abbas Nuruddin. I had Abbas, congratulations.
Yeah. I just well grounded.
Yeah. Very well grounded in the region.
Yeah.
Youth organizer Osman Abdullah Nabali, deputy communications here Amo Kamel, deputy youth organizer Atanga Seth Ayerinutu, Zongo Kokos Usman Naziru Hamza. That's for Ashanti region. Ma mention regional elections no ebio. Okay, this should be central region. Central region no. Why Professor Richard Kofi Asiedu ne winning regional chairman. Professor.
A new chairperson na.
Yeah, new.
Okay.
So first na EKT ado.
Aye.
In the way you knew, or a professor, and the way winning regional chairman was central region. OT region and so. John Kwejo Japan and a winning regional chairman. Ma Western North region, big head assignment any.
Big head
176 votes.
I just say what no gas with Jim.
Yeah, 176. And a Jerry can come down kwanya 127. And that's for Western North region. And in the Western region and so I know Nanatoku side retaining in his seat. Nanatoku, yeah. Western North. Western North region. That's for the regional election results. Libya Yensa Etumi Akan. I think maybe an interest Yabo Bosso. There are some other. Gordon my
and over the weekend in the public complaints and our system say Omokoto lighter. Omokoto lighter. Asad nasa article.
That's only light.
I mean, you mean
prepaid credits, no.
Omokoto light, I was in prepaid. Omokoto light. Asempa okay.
It Omokoto prepaid be gusu ana eden.
Omokoto muntimento.
Omunya
binto.
Network issue.
Mesre ECG4.
Normal resolve anwi.
Dabio, that time ko mukaso ma resolve na o mantime anwi na bi ma kekeke mu a. Look, Obi. ECG for afi be ko na wiye no. Na loss so manya because adi wi. E go for illegal connection.
Yeah.
Because Obi okuta de sika. Wakogina ho afiada. Meme da kwesa da wonya bi. Hwe me ne ma police ni bi kwale sa. Na be kwa bi ayesi odo.
Abenkwan say.
What was he say? Was he so your friend said Abenkwan say
94.
Oh, Obi metime read actual. But shall would my men see
na ono ko so okoto bia wa anya bi.
Was where anya bi? Would my men read you know.
And me take away will be say sia no entwen ma credit ne nsakran and wakwa say okoload.
That be Obi.
No me ka say challenge bia and you pick lessons from. In as much as ye bebo ECG so say omo hwen solve problem no. Charlie, Obi Kiwa or they are sending me.
AICC one.
Okay, this is AICC. Now we say ECGQ.
It's quite better possible.
Where AICC? No, where AICC or more.
Apparently, they are working.
No, about bra close.
First time I see any to me. And subsequently, they are working. And
oh man, I
think there's something in
I didn't say the papa mood casanity, but then to the visual lawyer.
Famicon,
no, inside. Obi. I mean, the point is that who's a prepared no machines, I don't know, but who's an function the same way.
Debbie.
No, they do.
No, No, they
as
don't.
in from third party vendors. No,
I mean, they can't say that. I mean, with a goose now, see reading. No, as a bit of reading them, JB.
There's that perception.
No, but it's true.
No, what you use at home.
Oh,
no, we a big man. Afraid here be 3. In the other, how do you have
it? This is so. Minimanaf, one or coffee minute that a coffee if you're dead in Mira.
It's no number.
Also on quite sorry. And I could send them web.
I don't know, they don't attach us in the middle of the question.
No, that be said, was said on one place. This is a dread walk to buy. Oh, Obi to mess ECG for or more shadows are quite more fast no more. It's very obvious issue.
Yes, it's
true. I work with sad even now would be
Jackson. For Q no AICC Q no.
Oh yeah. Now what would be Bemua? I'm a moody partner. You that new culture na kakra.
Okay.
Now what what I say? Because or no or church as a Dubai in Nagasal back or trouble baby said and 1 year distraction war resign. But the what I'm picking is also my Panini Ghana.
Sure.
On my to quite
our private visit in the UK.
As over Banyam
Wednesday.
Private on
or no than a cat. One not in a cat no air condemn. Some Panini one watching resignation.
Yes.
And until or troll the Facebook was, and that's the information I'm picking.
But information in your music was on the resignation of the choir cratch and I didn't.
Sir, that's what we want to pick up.
He said the answer to you. He said
they don't want to say he has been sacked.
That's bottom line.
Yeah, that the bottom line is he's been sacked. But my Pejabe they said,
but I parents we know the
Nyamad in Wafufi. Nyamad in Wafufi said, Ubi the dignity, Equatras Pelili, what I say, influence peddling. And now, Nyamad, my Besia, Nyamad, who can do
a cocoa.
It may be quite name a gummy came on Tadia do.
No other
program. Oh, that be Wesley Colleges, you did 100 years.
I know this weekend.
This weekend,
Wesley College, Metaphor,
Medas Pepe.
We said Metaphor number 10.
It's 100 years. It's
when the Mutringua,
Papa B.
I may have done weekend, the Yen will come say, or my Nequabana Sante, ne papa. Nyame echeno 82 years ewo asase so nyame atonsa afreno the din the openi Maxwell Kofika se dako 1940 to 2022 80
what the emo
that's the way we say a celebration of life. We are celebrating a life well lived.
When somebody in there, the other baby, beside the other bank.
In Yamia Miming de pet yam papa, a chikrabre, kama. A year no ebecoso, a war, Rich Park, a what Danyame, Kumase, and Moma Yenina, Yen Shannon. So, Yenti Williamra, Yaba, lawyer Chumberima of the NDC at Nase, Martin and Kadada, sounds so